on a landmass that you don't know where you are, chasing what you don't know, in search of what you don't know. And at the same time, now days, you've been here for days that have now rolled to the point that if I ask you, how long have you been here? What would you tell me? Exactly. So there are 4 of you here. You're going down the tunnel. The first thing that I have to deal with is Razik's overall level, so that he has the information at hand. So unmute yourself and tell me, Razik. So I assume that you have a sheet that you're playing off, right?
Yes. Could you just hold the camera over my sheet?
It's an
I know
overall.
most things.
No,
I know most things just go up by 3%.
So I don't need to hold the camera over. So I'm going to give you the changes quickly. Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, your overall level 4.
Okay.
You have 6,000 experience points, and you need 10,000 for your next level.
Okay.
3 thief, 3 priest. The only other thing that changes is your saving throws drop. So your saving throw, internal physical is around 12. External physical stays at 13. 15. Spiritual drops to 12. And mental stays at 14. Got that?
Okay. Magical, say again.
Magical is
15.
And the only other thing we have to change with an overall level, go under your general skills on that same page. Go to your find points and increase it by 1% to 6%.
8%?
8%.
Okay.
And that's it. That's all the changes that go on at overall level. Your hit points are you have 19 hit points. At present, you're down 1 hit point. You're moving 1 hit point. That puts you at 18. But your maximum is 19. When you look at your items, the one thing to note is that the fire aura on your ruby ring of Hephaestus has not yet come back. So that's still you.
Okay. Can you give me my experience points for thief and priest?
3,000.
3,000 each. Okay.
You need 4,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
One word that's not used, and that is Hermes.
I have what?
You have one prayer that is not used, and that is Hermes.
Okay.
That's the only prayer that you have at present.
Okay.
All right. That's the only level changes that I have to do. Unless either of you just take this. No. Devin, let me know.
No.
Okay. All right. So here you are, in the tunnel, starting from the exact situation that you left off. You remember the situation from when you left off?
Yes. We had just finished fighting a number of ghosts.
And skeletons.
And Gundar and Devin, are you guys okay with where you are and what exactly is happening?
Yes.
Sure. We're proceeding down the tunnel.
Sorry, Gundar and Razik.
Yes, I understand.
Gundar?
We just fought some ghosts. I just broke my scimitar.
Ouch.
I aged 10 years.
Ouch.
And now I'm leading down this tunnel, checking for traps, hiding as best as I can.
Where's that Gundar?
He's
It's right here. I'm right behind the little fucker.
How many hit points do you have?
Me, I got 19.
That is correct.
I'm actually going to activate my armor. That gives me minus 30 per hit.
Okay, so I'm going to go over to the hammer. Okay, I'm going to cross it off. Okay, and so put it under your current effects, and that gives you minus 30 damage adjustment.
Does that stack with my current?
That adds on to now minus 42. And do you know how long it lasts?
I'm gonna find out soon. I'm hoping hours.
I guess you will. It is ours. Yeah. Okay. So that is now on, and when people look at you, you have like an ethereal, black Greek decorated armor that covers your body, but you can tell that it's ethereal. You get close enough because you can almost see through it. At times you can see your clothing through it. Okay. What do the four of you want to do?
I am going to
Mute yourself.
I am going to cast a spell.
Okay.
10 points.
Okay, make sure to have your voice box. Aaron Tenzar is going to cast. So you're halting at this point right there. Is that what's happening? Okay.
Prepare yourselves to move on.
Okay. Okay, what are you casting?
I am casting Azura's Death Shadow.
Okay. Okay. You're on the point system or not?
Yeah.
Okay, take off the points, make the fumble roll.
3.
And wait, that's going on to you, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Get it recorded under your current effects. But again, make sure points are off.
Any other preparations that need to be done?
Not on this end.
All right, Agmunder, take point and let's move on.
I'm moving.
You want Agmundar to take? So you're
Well,
telling me-
Yeah, the thief.
Let the thief go first. Let him do his job.
Razak, are you actually up for this? Can you handle it?
Nobody, they can't hurt me if they hit me. And I'm not as scared of ghosts anymore.
You can't hurt him if they hit him. What?
He's wearing armor.
All right. Okay, you can handle it?
Yeah,
All right, take point.
Okay, you will move forward. Where's your source of light coming from?
Mundar has that.
I got in my ring. Continual light.
So the tunnel's lit as you move. As you come around that corner, the roof of the tunnel almost seems to go lower and lower and lower and lower and lower and lower down until it basically comes to an end.
Look for another secret passage. Like the last time this one.
Does it look like it's caved in?
It just looks like the ceiling gets lower and lower and lower and lower until it just goes down to the floor.
Okay.
Look for a secret passage.
Yeah, I'm searching for, find hidden doors.
Okay, Razak is forward and he's beginning to investigate that the end of the tunnel. Okay. Okay, rolling to find secret compartments or find secret doors. Okay, Razak is at the front searching. After about 10 minutes, all of a sudden you will hear him say that he's found something and he's beginning to pull rocks about the size of a man's head back away from the area, and he'll pull about 5 away, almost like 10 away. And as you look over top of his shoulder, you can see that he's opening up a hole that drops down. As you pull out more and more, you can actually tell that it's not pitch black below, but it is lit by torchlight. Flickering light coming as he clears and opening. As more and more clear, you estimate that it's a drop of maybe about 13 feet, and it goes down to another tunnel below this one, 13 feet down. But the tunnel looks like it's not of the same series. It looks like it's been carved differently or by somebody different. And you can tell that it's lit by torchlight. You can smell smoke as you sit over top.
Can we fit through this?
If you keep clear rocks, it looks like the rocks have been placed here to cover over an entrance. So there's probably about 20 of these skull-sized rocks that line up to cover an area, and they're put in a way so that they will hold themselves up.
We'll clear it, and it was what, 15-foot drop?
13 feet.
13? Yeah,
Let's clear the area.
You want to shift and go down?
Yeah, I can go check it out, scope it out a bit.
Yeah, let's head down.
I was thinking I'd shift into something and go scope it out a little bit and come back.
Oh, okay, sounds good. You do that. That's a good plan.
Fly on the wall thing.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You're going down. You're gonna take a quick look around with the scout to see if there's anything, and then be back here in like 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay. So if I'm not back in 5 by now?
Sam.
Less than 5.
Unmuted.
Less than 5.
I should keep double checked it on and off.
Well, why would it say unmute then if I'm on it?
I could even.
Baptized.
That's not very inconspicuous.
No.
They can't see very good either.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Maybe a lizard.
Okay,
Shift into a lizard.
okay, you're shifting into a salamander. Okay, go
Crawl
ahead.
down there. And look.
All right.
Might need a little more time.
Okay.
Where
10
your
minutes.
where your points at?
164.
Okay, go ahead.
So that would be just the regular one. So straight up Constitution.
Okay, Devin will turn into, all of a sudden he'll take the shape of a salamander and he'll scurry down the hole. Okay, and you will scurry down the hole and down onto the wall below. If Razik, Eretenzar, or Egmundar wish to do anything, let me know.
You guys keep clearing it and I'll go down.
Okay, as you scurry down the wall, you'll go right here. You're scurrying down, and when you look, you can see actually a torch. There's a torch lit. The torch is burning. It's a big torch. You can tell it maybe would burn as long as 6 hours at a time if it was properly fueled. There's one of these every, you're going to guess 150, maybe 200 feet. And so they provide a dim light throughout the tunnel. You're getting lizard senses, so they're different and hard for you to process in terms of what you're actually smelling in the air, but with your senses, there's all kinds of senses that you are picking up. You can feel the ground for example, when somebody's coming and it doesn't feel like anybody's coming.
I'm gonna head over this way.
You're going to start scurrying down that way.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
see what's around the bend.
Okay, so you are scurrying that way.
I guess I can't use any ranger skills in lizard form.
No.
Razik, you keep an ear on this tunnel. Listen well, listen for trouble.
Gotcha, boss.
Okay.
How's our,
You're scurrying down that way. Okay, you're down the floor. It takes you a while to move across the floor in your size, and you'll eventually get to the tunnel, and you can tell that the tunnel's winding around. So you're now about here.
You tell me when I've passed, say, 2 minutes
Oh, you're past 2. You mean like since you've gone down?
Yeah.
You're already past 2 minutes.
already.
Yeah. To come in here and scurry down over there, you're pretty well at the 2-minute mark.
Guess I should shift into something with wings. All right, I'm gonna reshift into a fly.
Okay.
Faster.
Right. Now you took off the initial score and the maintenance for the other shape, and now you take off the initial score and the maintenance. Into a fly?
Yeah.
Okay, you'll come buzzing back, and you'll come back up the hole again. Okay, you're back up the hole.
Well, I wanna keep looking more.
Oh,
I
okay.
just wanna move faster.
Okay, so you're saying you're flying here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what's down that way. If I don't see anything past that bend, I'll go the other way.
Okay, well, you'll see a bend going like this. So you'll turn and go the other way.
Another bend that way.
That's what you'll see as you come around here.
Okay, I'm gonna go back the other way.
Flying back to here.
Yeah, and then see what's on the other side of this one.
Okay, so you'd now be at the point where you know that that the time, so you're well into the time that you told them that if you're knocked back, there's trouble. That means I have to assume that they're assuming that something terrible has happened to you based on the agreement that you made. If you want to push past that, that's fine, but they will be acting like as if you are in trouble.
I'm gonna push a little bit past. I wanna see what's that way. Make sure it's safe enough for everybody to come down.
Okay, so you're flying down there. Okay, so now you have to think about what you would actually do
Yes, okay, what I would actually do,
if because something could have happened to him down there, and he's now past the point that you said, okay, we're gonna take action.
all right. Razik, have you heard anything?
And he would
Before I
say,
shift it.
Okay.
haven't heard anything at all.
Contact.
Ready to go, boss.
I'm not gonna be able to.
what level?
26.
Okay.
26, okay, contact. Yeah, got it.
Okay.
That's 26 points.
The duration, or sorry, the distance for contact. How does distance affect you? Like, let's say you were contacting somebody on a different planet.
If I was contacting something, different planet, that would be a minus 8.
Okay, you know this, or you're getting it?
It's even my 8 or 10.
Okay. What did you roll on?
3.
Okay.
So I got it pretty much on the
Because that's your penalty for trying to contact him right now. As if he's on a different planet, that's where you're feeling. You can tell that he's right.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Wow, okay.
Okay. So get contact that person to make sure that
Seems
does
different.
mute yourself, because you're gonna drive me crazy all session. I have to keep it. So try yourselves to keep them almost like it's a walkie-talkie.
Contact. Planar minus 11.
Okay, so did you get it on a 3?
Yes.
Okay, so you have made contact with it. Now, keeping in mind anything that type of distance does after making contact, what do you want to do?
Now, okay, so contact, then that was 26 points. Okay, then next round, maintain contact and sight link.
Okay.
Okay, so sight link is 5. And I have to- Constitution minus 3. 15 or less. 17, missed it.
Okay, so you maintain contact and you fail, and then you take off the cost for that failed roll.
Yeah.
And then are you
Maintain
you're gonna
contact
do it again?
and sight link.
Okay.
12, got it.
Okay. So take off both of those and then take off one more round of maintenance to get your bearings. You can kind of figure out what the hell it is that you're actually seeing as a fly. And then I think if you realize, okay, I'm going to change shape, I'm in some kind of insect form, I'm flying, right? And you can see through that vision, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of what you do. So it'll take you a round to process that.
All right.
Okay. And you'll see that he seems to be flying, going down a tunnel.
All right. I have sight link with him now for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can break contact.
Yeah.
You mean? And you just keep this, and you can just watch for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Based on the points that you've taken off.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay.
Nav, would like to watch.
No.
No.
Okay, so you will come flying down here. As you're flying forward with your fly senses, you will pick up sounds, reverberations. And you can tell that there are voices of humanoids coming from around this bend.
Take a look around.
Okay, as you come flying around.
Nobody has a fly swatter.
Hopefully not. Yes.
You see me go dark. Split.
All right, I'm gonna turn to these other two here behind me.
This way. All right, sir.
Would your landlord still want that floor done?
Yep.
The basement? Shouldn't cost too much to do that.
Okay. Okay, so as a fly, you will come down the hallway, and that is what you will see.
So you're seeing this too then?
So you've come here, flown all the way down here. You've heard the sounds of voices as you come around through there. That's what you can see.
No, can I tell what they are? Are they yours? I think so. Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Head back.
Okay. Okay, so you will fly back, take off a maintenance score for the fly shape.
It's good for an hour.
Yeah, just take off one more maintenance. Okay, and you're back into your own shape up on the tunnel with the other three.
All right. Well, tunnel to the right, I guess, well, once I got down. Looks like there's about 6 orcs over there with crossbows. The other way, I went a fair distance, but didn't see anything. Tunnel kept going, so I went the other way and saw 6 orcs. But there's a door, like a what do you call it, portcullis or whatever, grating. So they can shoot us through that, but we may have a tough time getting to them unless we open that. Unless we go the other way and avoid them.
I would say we should probably take out the guards.
Well, we'd have to open that.
I would say take out the guards.
We'll have to figure out how to open that door then. And it's probably open from the inside there.
I can get myself in there.
So can I.
I could get Agmunder into there, but he would be coming in disoriented.
That's different from usual.
Don't like that.
Did I say that out loud, or was that my inner voice?
It was out loud.
All right.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I say we go down there, kick the fucking door in and kill the fucking guards. That's what we should do.
It's like a metal wrought iron grating. You're not gonna kick that door down.
Can anybody unlock it then?
I can de-door you past it. You would be coming in stunned or disoriented for one round.
Well, I'd say if they just go through, I'm gonna guess that they might be a little disoriented or stunned too, because it might even itself out. If all of a sudden somebody shows up, they may just go, oh, and take a second as well. I don't know.
Do you have some more Marastus skeletons?
Yeah, that worked well last
No, but if you use it right, it'll work very well.
No, that was my last one.
Okay.
But I do have a mass charm and a mass sleep. Now, if I can charm them and get them fighting each other.
Okay, we
That'll
put in a
keep them
mass
busy.
charm, mass sleep.
Well, I don't want to do both.
I'll mind blast into there.
I think if we can get a charm going, at least get maybe even two of them on my side, have them start fighting each other.
All right. Can Agmunder fit down through this hole right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, you and me, get up there, and you cast your spell. I'll try to stun them. And how are we going to get Agmunder through the door? Agmunder, can you get yourself through the door?
Well, if you're in there, can't you open it from the inside?
No, we're not in there. We're on the
You're not
outside.
going in there then?
I got a chance of opening it,
What if we went-
almost 30% chance.
Past them in the,
30%. You're highly optimistic.
what if we went in past them? And then I'll come out of shape and cast my charm. And as there's chaos going on in there, we'll look for a way to open that door. Because the opening has to be on the inside.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you're going to be going in and casting your mass charm or whatever it is, cast it. And somebody, if you guys can get to the inside, open the door from the inside and then I'll come through. Seems sensible to me.
You don't want to be on the other side of that door?
I don't think we're going to get, if we're on the other side of that door, we're not going to get the opportunity to run up to some switch and flip it.
How many guards did you say there were on that side?
Opening that
6 of
door.
them with crossbows.
6 guards? That's it?
Yeah, 6 orcs with crossbows.
Well, if you go in and do mass charm, I'm going to say you're going to get 2 of them.
Well, that's fine. I just want to start some chaos, right?
Can get them to shoot.
You and me go down there invisibly and start chaos in that room. Then Agmunder comes around the corner and we get him in how? I can de-door him in. He's
Yeah, but he's
disoriented
gonna
for
be
one
stunned
round.
for a round.
Yeah. So he comes through and just goes defensive for one round. We can give him enough time. We can give him enough chaos inside so that they'll be tied up for a round.
I can turn myself invisible first and they won't see me there.
Okay, they will see a shimmering door. But I'm also going to drop a bunch of skeletons into the room. You're going to charm.
You have the skeleton ones?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, well, that'll get some chaos going.
Yeah. Okay, that's how it's going to work.
Now, one of us has to get in there, so I can shift, get in there and come out, but that'll
Okay.
take a couple of rounds.
All right, you go ahead and do that then. I will start my chaos and get Agmunder into there and you give him backup.
And I'll try to open that door.
Yeah. The following round, then the thief is gonna come through, but he's gonna be stunned.
Well, I'd wait to see if I can open that door.
Well,
I don't like the stun part,
yeah,
even if it's just for one round.
But once the D door is there, it's gonna be open, right? So how long is the D door gonna be there?
as long as I keep it open.
Okay,
I'm okay being stunned because they won't be able to hurt me. I'm minus 44 on every hit.
All right, good. Okay, you're going in right after Agmunder then.
We should precast them and put them in storing.
Yeah.
And then just release, so we don't have to say anything.
All right. Does everybody understand the plan?
Tell it to me one more time.
yes,
I'm sure we get it.
We are going to go down there. You are going to get yourself into that room. I'm gonna open a D door, and then I'm gonna drop skeletons in
It
there.
won't take long for them to dispatch that, but
Yes,
it'll take a couple of rounds at
we'll
least.
take a round or two. I'm gonna drop the skeletons. Then, as I'm dropping the skeletons, Agmunder is also gonna step through.
Step through the D door. You're gonna
Yeah.
open a D door?
Yeah, I open the D door, drop the skeletons. At the same time I'm dropping the skeletons, Agmunder is stepping through. He's gonna come through disoriented. That's right then, when he's coming through disoriented, you need to cause more chaos to keep them off him for a round. So, what do you have? Without destroying the skeletons.
Yeah. Well, I've got the mass sleep. I can try
Okay,
to
perfect,
put a
yes.
bunch to sleep.
Mass sleep, do the mass sleep on them right then, as Agmunder's coming through. Then, the following round, the thief is going to come through, and I'm going to see how it's going at that point before I decide what spell I'm gonna drop in there next, or whether I'm gonna go in there myself. Sounds good? Everybody understand the plan?
that sounds like a good plan. We got her over here.
Okay,
Okay.
all right, so.
What are you doing first?
First, I'm casting into storing.
Okay.
Marastrus' skeletons. Okay.
We'll put the mass sleep in storage.
Go ahead.
Kiyama, Amin, Nayar, in Il.
All right, so Marastrus' skeletons.
Okay, are you casting? Okay, which category are you trying to get?
I'm trying to get the,
Which one do you want?
3d6.
Okay, so you can take 9 points off.
Okay.
Okay, so 9 points off. And that is
And
now,
rolling fumble.
that is now in storing. Yeah, you can make your fumble.
I'm gonna hold my d20 though.
Oh, you wasted.
4.
Okay. Anything else to be done? Okay. Who's doing what?
Well, we gotta go down the hall, right?
Okay, you take, Agmunder, take point, turn right and only walk, don't go down,
So why are you sending him point when you're having to explain to him
Yeah,
what he's gonna
okay.
do and you two have seen it?
follow Marastris.
No, that's Devin.
Devin.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so Devin goes first and will drop through the hole and down into the tunnel. Okay, who's going next?
I'll
Okay,
go.
so that, I am going next, and I'm waving the.
Did you say that you're going, Razik?
Yes, he did.
Okay,
I'll let him go.
as soon as Devin goes, Razik drops down behind him. Okay, Razik, you drop down into a passage. It is lit by torches, so you're in torchlight. You can tell that it's a different make than the tunnel that you're just coming out of. It's definitely not the same series. And you can immediately smell smoke. And with your hear noises, roll the percentile dice for me and roll to see, and the lower the better, to see how well you're hearing. You should be unmuted at this point. I need you guys to be on the volume thing. Unmute and then roll.
81.
81.
Okay, so you can hear the faint voices. Can't identify what they are or how many there are, but there are voices coming from in front of you. What do you want to do? You can see up ahead, Devin is quietly walking forward down the tunnel.
Devin. I'll follow Devin.
Okay, so you'll move forward and you'll start to follow Devin. Okay, what's happening back in the passage?
I'm going down.
Okay. So Eretenzar will drop down next, and then you're going Agmunder.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, the four of you are now in the tunnel, led by Devin. You're going to move down the passage. It will then bend and turn.
Okay, stop them at that corner.
Okay, there is a portcullis. So as you will come around here, Devin.
I'll stop before I go around the corner.
Okay. Razik comes behind you, and then Eretenzar, and then Agmunder. Okay. Okay, so you're all now in a line. You can hear the voices. Sounds, yeah, I mean, Devin said they're orcs. It sounds like it could be orcs. You're not really, it doesn't, if they're speaking an orcish language that you have, you don't understand it. There's a different mix of smells, some bad, some okay, coming from what looks to be, you're going to guess, some type of encampment. There is a portcullis that blocks entrance. Okay, what do you want to do?
I'm going to tap Devin on the shoulder and point him to go.
Okay,
I'm gonna release this first.
okay. What are you doing, Devin?
Release from storing.
Okay.
The mass sleep.
Okay. Is that everything?
Yep.
Okay, erase it out of storing. Okay, do you want to do anything, Razik?
I don't think I can shift too, can I?
No. What do you want to do, Razik?
I'll start to pray.
Okay, you have begun to pray. So you're doing a prayer to Hermes?
Hermes speed, mass speed.
Okay, so bring up Hermes prayer. Mass speed. This is Hermes speed that you're doing, right?
Say it now.
You have access to it now?
I have my prayer book.
Okay. Okay, so you begin to pray. So yeah, sure. Do the prayer.
Sing, O muse of the son of Zeus and Maya, Lord Selene and Acadia rich in flocks, the messenger of the gods, the bringer of luck, whom Maya the beautiful hair bore after uniting in love with Zeus.
Okay, thank you.
Speed for people per level for battle duration.
Okay, so you are a second level priest. So it'll go on you and you now have speed on, so keep that in mind, make sure it's under your current effects. Who else do you want the speed to go on?
Me, he said.
Okay, so it'll go on Agmundar. Okay, so get that under your current effects, Agmundar. Okay, so what do you want to do, Eretenzar?
I am going to go invisible,
Okay,
and I'm going to open a D door into that room.
okay, so first of all, take off the round of invisibility.
Okay.
And I want you to tell me where you're at with that invisibility item.
I am at 1024.
You've used 24 of 50 rounds?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so make sure that's crossed off. Eretenzar goes invisible, and then with a sonic, you are trying to open a dimension door. Is that
Yeah.
correct? Go ahead.
Into the middle of that room that I had seen earlier.
And where does the door start?
Right here.
Okay.
Right here in front of Agmundar.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 got it.
Okay, take off the points for dimension door and go to the description of dimension door. Agmundar, as you're standing there, all of a sudden Eretenzar disappears, and directly in front of you, I believe that you're going to see the shimmering shape of a door, but just hold on. Okay, so go to the description of dimension door.
Dimensional door. Like teleportation, a dimensional door takes a psionicist from one location to another. The similarity stops there, however. With dimension door, the psionicist opens a man-sized portal which leads to the edge of another dimension. The edge acts as a lightning-quick transit system, carrying travelers to a destination chosen by psionicist who uses this power. When the psionicist uses this devotion, he creates a door leading to the ultimate dimension. The door is a vaguely outlined portal, which appears in front of the psionicist. At the same time, an identical portal appears wherever desired within range. Door can have whatever orientation desired. If somebody, including the psionicist, steps into either portal, he immediately steps out of the other. Both doors remain in place for as long as the psionicist maintains the power.
Okay, so you've taken
Travel is disorienting. As a result, the traveler is dazed and cannot move or attack for 1 round after stepping through.
Okay. Okay, so he sees the outline of a door or not?
Yes.
Okay, what do you want to do, Agmundar?
I'm going to out of my ring, and I'm going to do invisibility out of my ring, and then I'm going to step through the door.
Okay, Agmundar will use invisibility out of his steel ring. As he steps forward, you go invisible, and I'm going to show you now where you're out. You are disoriented when you first step out, so you won't really be aware of anything, and you'll just kind of step in and stagger. Okay, your rounds are done there. Mass sleep or mass charm you did?
Sleep.
Okay. And there's a saving throw for the mass sleep. Okay, so as you're kind of watching around the corner after you let the mass sleep go off, Devin, you will see kind of watching, trying to see, and from your vantage point, looking from here through that portcullis door on the angle that you see, you're not sure because you can't see them anyway, but you can just see shapes. You can tell that they're definitely not all down, but you have no idea how many, if any, went down behind the portcullis from your vantage point. Okay, is there anything that you want to do?
Is it my round again?
Yeah.
Or?
You have done to sleep, yeah, and now it's your round.
Yeah, I'm gonna make myself invisible, use the Stardust, and I'll go through that D door.
Okay, and so how many Stardust do you use?
4.
Okay, so cross off 4 pouches of Stardust as you move back around this way, past the invisible Eretenzar, moving around towards the door. You have taken off the 4 pouches. Okay, and you will move through the door. You are put invisible under your current effects. And you will come through the door also, and you are disoriented.
It would have taken me rounds anyway.
Over to Razik first of all. What do you wanna do?
I'll finish my prayer and try to step through the door.
In this round, Razik finishes his prayer. Okay, so you're getting back towards the door. That prayer is now off. I will now go to Eretenzar.
All right,
Now, so you are maintaining the door first of all, right?
yes.
Okay, so
maintaining the door.
take off the point to maintain the door.
Okay, and then I'm going to remain invisible, and I'm going to look through the portcullis and use a
Hold on, you are remaining invisible.
Yeah.
You are maintaining the door, and now you're walking this way.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll come walking around the corner. Okay.
Okay, and out of storing.
Yeah. No, because you hold on. You've maintained.
Yeah.
And what else did you do?
Just walk around.
Okay, well, okay, that's fine. So you'll be coming here. The storing takes your full action, but maintaining a sonic's fine. Okay, so the door has been maintained and now out of storing. What do you want to do?
I'm going to release Marastrus' skeletons into that room.
Okay, so coming through a little gap inside, you're going to release Marastrus' skeletons. Okay, so you can roll 3 6-sided dice to see how many skeletons you create.
Not bad. 12.
12.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you become aware of your whereabouts, Agmundar, you are invisible. You're in a room. The first thing that you will notice is a couple orcs, but overwhelmingly, it's more a situation of skeletons. I want you to make a quick intelligence check. I just want to see your reaction, Agmundar. So basically, roll a 20-sided dice. The higher you roll, the better.
It's a 5.
Okay.
He was aware though that this
so-
was part of the plan.
So your first instinct coming out of a stun is just to swing. So just get and it will be at anything, including orcs. I don't imagine you have any problem hitting orcs. So from your location there, give me a swing. You're at +4 to hit because you are invisible.
And I got under speed, so I get twice the swing, 2 swings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Swing twice.
11, 20 and 20 and 11 total.
Okay, so the 20 will
21
hit.
swings, the other swings 11.
The total of 11 will miss. So you hit once with your 2 swings. Give me damage. And on the 11, what was actually on the dice?
A 2.
Okay, who's the other visible? That's Eretenzar? Or no,
Me.
who's the other visible? That's you. Okay, so you're going to clip Devin. So give me damage, first of all, on 3 skeletons and 1 orc.
Okay. 11, 9,
When you're rolling that 20 now, it's
80 points.
Okay,
tough
okay.
to see.
So you're going to come in. 3 skeletons are shattered. You've taken an orc across the back, cutting him down onto the ground. He's dying. Okay, Devin, you are presently dazed. Give me damage on Devin from the other hit. Agmundar?
You're muted.
Egmundar, damage on Devon from the other hit.
44, sorry.
Okay, so take 44 off of one hit, Devon. You're coming out dazed. It is a 9. You're staggered back. You bang into something that keeps you onto your feet. Okay, so you have acted there. Okay, I'm going to go to Razik. What do you want to do, Razik?
I'll step through the door.
Okay, you step through the door and you are dazed. Okay, I'm going to go to Devon. You've been hit. You're standing on your feet. You've been wounded. There are skeletons around. There are orcs around. There's chaos in the room.
That's what we were hoping for. Are any of the orcs sleeping?
Are you going to take it? That would take about 2 rounds to do a full sweep of checking through everything and seeing if any of them are sleeping.
I just want to look for any kind of mechanism to open that portcullis.
Okay, so you're going straight towards the portcullis. Okay, so you'll move back towards the portcullis. Yep, you can see a lever right on the wall, right here.
Lever.
Okay, so you'll move forward. So you'll pull for the lever. The portcullis will lift.
You're with us now, or Tenzak?
Okay.
You will stand behind that.
Okay, and over to Eretenzar. You're over here. You're watching down there. Are you maintaining the door?
I am not maintaining the door
Okay.
anymore.
Okay.
And
Are you staying invisible?
Yes, I am remaining.
Take off a round of invisibility.
Yeah.
Okay, and is there anything else that you want to do? You'll see that the portcullis has just been raised.
Not at this point in time. I'm watching the situation.
Okay, staying put there. All right. Okay, back inside the room. You can tell the skeletons are attacking orcs. Okay. Okay. Over to Egmundar.
To my left, I'll go to the 2 orcs to my left.
Okay, so you'll move into position where you can see 2 orcs. They don't even seem to be aware of your presence. They're busy fighting skeletons. Okay, what do you want to do against the orcs from here?
Just an ordinary hit on them.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
You've muted yourself again.
Hello?
Sorry, 20 total and 20 on one hit and 15 on the other.
Okay, so you'll step into those 2 orcs. You will hit them. Now, did you add the +4 due to invisibility?
Oh, okay, then 13, it would have been 24 and 19 total on the hits.
Okay, so you go stepping in, you'll cleave your axe into both of those. Okay, give me damage.
Okay. 10, 88 and 60 on one of them. So 144 total.
Okay, so though you step in, you kill those orcs.
Or 146, sorry.
Okay, so you cleave those 2 orcs to the ground. Okay, what do you want to do, Razik?
Stunned.
No, you're no longer stunned. What do you want to do?
Hide in shadows.
Okay, you'll move back in among some sacks and some bags. Okay, you are in you're hoping that you are in the shadows. Okay. Anything else? Or is that it?
Just shadows for now.
Okay, you move back like that. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay. Uh, okay, I'm going to go over to Devin. What do you want to do?
I'll take out my bow and fire this guy.
Okay, you'll pull out your bow. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, 25, 18, and that's just 14.
What are you adding to the dice?
10.
Adding 10. So the bottom one was a 4.
Yeah.
But you have friendly fire, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 arrows will go slinging across from here. Friendly fire will have them avoid Razik. So your lowest roll was a 14, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you will hit the orc 3 times. Give me damage.
Just see if he burns, and that'll save you the trouble of giving you damage.
Give me damage.
10. 7, 19. Is 38.
Okay, 38 points. He's been hit. He saves. He saves. And he does not save. So at the end of the last one, he will burst into flames and immolate and go dropping to the ground, a burning pillar of flesh, which is heavily black smoke emerging now, which is immediately beginning to obscure the cavern because you're in such close quarters indoors, and you've now got a human being that is burning. So black smoke is quickly filling up the cavern. Okay, over to Egmundar.
I'm gonna go over to the doorway that's leading out and stand there so no orcs try to escape, basically.
Okay, Egmundar moves across there. Okay, what do you want to do, Razik?
Is that guy laying beside me, is he dead?
Okay, you will turn and you can see that there is indeed an orc down beside you, and he seems to be sleeping.
I'm gonna kill him
Okay, how do you want to kill him?
with my main gauche.
Yeah.
I'm under speed. I'll stab him twice.
Okay, so you all of a sudden start to stab him in the top of the chest, throat area. So you're going to hit on anything but a 1. So give me 2 20-sided dice under speed. You're only rolling for 20.
16 and a 5 on the dice.
Okay, so you will hit him twice. So give me 2 damage. Give me 2 damage stabs.
5 plus 5 is 10 and 8. 10 and 8.
18 is your damage.
Yes.
Okay, you've hit him for 18 points of damage. You can tell that you have awakened him by stabbing him, but you have also stunned him. And so he's down onto the ground, gasping because you've stabbed him in the throat twice. Okay, over to Aratenza.
I am going to walk in the room, become visible, hold
Okay,
my
take off one more round of invisibility.
Okay. Hold up my staff, halt,
Okay.
and point at the orc and say
Okay, hold on.
surrender.
Okay, what are you doing, Devin?
I'll just get the bow ready, but not fire.
Okay,
Aimed on this guy.
on this one here.
Yeah.
Okay, that one there is in the middle. Okay, so that orc will swing and finish off those 3 skeletons.
And you're speaking in their tongues, because you
Yeah.
have tongues.
He will turn and face you as you're using tongues to communicate with him.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Okay. He will, and he stands there looking at you for a second. All of a sudden, his hand reaches and he's pulling up and he's pulling out a horn and he's going to blow the horn. You said you have your bow out. Okay, so Egmundar is standing here as well. Would you just hold on? What do you want to do, Egmundar?
The guy that's pulling out to blow the horn, I'm gonna put my axe into his back.
Okay, so you're trying to jump forward from there. Get ready to roll initiative. Devin, you're trying to turn there and shoot an arrow, or shoot 3 arrows into him. Get ready to roll initiative. Is there anything that you want to do, Eric Tenzar, or are you letting them handle it?
I am letting them handle it.
Okay, so I want you both to roll initiative and add your pluses to it. He is on a 3 plus 2 is 5.
5. That's total.
2 total 5. Egmundar?
On
Egmundar,
a 5 total.
5 total, so we're all on a 5. We're all now just gonna roll the dice. Don't add modifiers.
4.
Okay, you both get to act first. You can shoot Devin, and you can shoot Egmundar. Or sorry, you can.
Yeah.
29, 18, and this.
Okay.
25 and 21 for hits.
Okay, give me damage.
42.
Okay. Make sure the arrows are off. That's 3 more. That's 6 you fired up. Okay.
162 points.
Okay. You will come forward from both sides. The arrows, even though they're coming directly at you, will miss you. Egmundar, that orc has been crushed down to the ground. What are you doing, Razik?
I'm going to stab his eyes out this time.
Okay, this time stabbing towards his face area. Give me 2 more stabs. You know it's not 20s or 1s. So you want to roll high and add your pluses.
Okay, 9 plus 5 is 14 on one and 8 on the other.
You will hit him. You'll hit him the 14. Give me damage.
6 total.
Okay, 6 more points. Rolling his stance. It is a 5. Okay, from the ground, he's pulling his head back. He's getting his throat and his eyes stabbed at. He'll reach onto his belt. He'll pull out a dagger from close in, and he'll swing it into your left-hand side ribs. So he's swinging the dagger into your ribs, hitting on the left side. What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Dodge.
You're going to dodge. Okay, roll your dodge percentage.
68, no dodge.
What does it take to hit you?
13s, I believe. Let me look.
No, I doubt it.
Sorry.
You probably have evasion level 1, do you?
Yeah,
Yeah, so it takes an 11 to hit you.
11.
Okay.
Sorry.
So you roll the 60 odd. Here comes his dagger thrust. He's going to do a double damage hard into the side of your ribs. 1 on the dice. Okay, he fumbles on a 1, rolling percentage. His fumble is a 78. 78 is break weapon 7 breaks unless he can save it. Red, he cannot save it on a 37. He swings. He misses you. The dagger hits the stone floor, and he breaks the dagger. Okay, what do you want to do, Razik?
Eyes.
Stab. Sorry, that was me. I was trying to get off the mute.
Stab him in the eyes
I
again.
want to try and get initiative on Razik here.
It wouldn't be so much because he's kind of in the shadows, so something's sneaking in. It isn't quite as obvious as it's seeming here.
And one of them is 21 and the other is 14.
Okay, give me damage.
Times 2. 10, 20 total.
Ouch. Okay, you will kill the orc. Okay, the orcs in the room lie dead. 2 you are still invisible. 2 you are standing here. That's what the room looks like. Almost exactly. Up ahead, you can see that a tunnel winds out.
And he's getting ready to blow a horn, so that means there's more.
Yeah.
Up ahead.
Okay, Pete. Razik.
Search the room.
Razik.
Looking for secret compartments.
Razik. Razik. Front and center.
Yes.
Okay. You need to be more conscious of trying to capture people.
I never knew capture was in our plan.
Okay.
Getting information is always key.
From here on out, there's only one left on the battlefield. We're gonna try and capture him. If nothing else, you're providing me a nice meal.
Okay,
Also because I can use some Stardust and get them to tell the truth. So we can gather honest information.
Okay, capture the last one on the battlefield is the new standing rule.
Leave it unmuted for now, Al. There was no feedback for a minute there, so let's see how it goes.
okay.
Let's see how it goes. Okay.
All right, Razik, take point, Egmunder, myself, and Devin.
We're gonna search them
Okay,
or
we can search in here first.
You're on the ball there. Okay, so what did you
search.
Quickly, we don't have much time. This is when somebody else is gonna show up.
Okay, so you do a quick search of the room. Looks to be some type of guard outpost. By the furs on the ground, the orcs were sleeping here. They've got some provisions. There's not a lot of provisions. You can tell that the orcs would be able to survive on these provisions for about a week, and that would be all. And at this point, it looks like they're somewhere between 40% of the way through their provisions. They've got a cooking pot, and the biggest problem is that burning body and the smell of the burning flesh and the black smoke that it's creating is actually becoming problematic.
Can we put that out somehow?
Okay, so you'll find some liquid, dump it out. What a smell. Okay.
Burnt
All right.
flesh.
Burnt orc. Better.
Okay, but you're in total value, you're finding that there doesn't seem to be any coins on any of the orcs. So you find no sign of any coins or any currency.
Well, I'm assuming they're just guards, so they wouldn't. I mean, they're probably not carrying anything or having anything with them. So,
should we get the thief to look for any secret compartments in here?
Yes.
How long do you want to take?
I don't want to take
half an hour.
We're moving on.
It's just a fucking guard outpost.
We're moving on.
Yeah, I think we should move on.
Okay, so after a quick search, you're gonna start moving down this passage.
Yeah.
I'm invisible for quite a while.
Okay, so led by Razik, you will begin to move down the passage. So you said that Eretenzar is going third, Egmundar is second, invisible, and Devin is at the back, invisible.
I'm gonna grab a torch out of this room.
Okay, so Razik is now carrying a torch. Okay, you will find that you're moving down the passage, Razik. And the passage continues forward.
Our feedback must be better.
You will come all the way down. Okay, so you'll move along the passage from where you last entered. It's a total distance of about about 400 feet. So you'll move 400 feet down the tunnel. You don't hear anything. There are torches the same equidistance along the wall. You will come forward until up ahead after traveling for about 400 feet. The passage will do a quick turn, which obscures sight from a distance. But then as you come around the corner, I'll show you what you can see. Okay, so it'll be Razak first of all, who will come around, as I say, a bit of a height bend here. You can see a much larger portcullis that is dropped down, much more solid mooring, and behind it, it looks like there's a stone wall. Coming up behind you will be Hagundar, and then Erkenzar and Dever.
There's no gap between the portcullis and the stone wall, it looks like it's just right up against each other.
Are you asking Razak, or are you going forward to see?
I'm gonna go have a look myself.
Okay, so you will come forward. You're now standing by Razak in front of the door.
I'll be trying to search for a latch or a mechanism to open it. I'll be
Okay.
searching the area.
Okay, it looks like the portcullis raises, and there is a distance of, you're going to estimate about 6 inches behind the portcullis and then the stone wall.
So it's a stone door.
Yeah, there's good. Yeah, 6 inches. It's not a passageway, so that's door behind it. I'm assuming is either an illusion and not there, or it's just another stone door behind it.
I think it's a stone door.
But we need to open the portcullis first before we can examine the stone wall behind it anyway. So let's try to get the portcullis open first of all.
No, I'm gonna walk up there, and what the hell are those guys up to?
Well, you're right behind him, yeah.
Okay, I can see all of this as well.
Yeah, you're
Okay. I'm gonna tap both of them on the shoulder and wave them back. Wave everybody back.
Okay.
okay. So you want everybody back?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll step back.
I'll get out of the way.
Okay, you move back.
Okay. How can we get past this door?
Well, you can go,
I can open a D door.
Zero.
I can. Yes, I can phase.
you can go right through.
Then I can come back and I can open a.
See if
door.
there's a mechanism to open it. Look for that.
All right.
Then I could always maybe turn into an earth elemental and make my way through.
All right. Okay. You guys stay here. I'll be right back. Or I might
Okay.
go for hours.
Face to learn how it looks.
Why
Why would you be
on
out?
the off chance.
If
Sometimes
it's
I just
opening up into 1,000.
So in other words, there's no come back, there's a wait, no matter what, until hours and hours and hours. So basically, you're telling him, wait here, even if you're here for like hours.
Not happy.
Well, then figure out what you're doing. Because he just had, or he could have.
Yeah,
Okay, so you may be without me for a few hours.
sitting here for hours.
No, it's not an option, but I will be able to follow you around. Okay, so if I disappear and come back, don't wait too long to come through there.
And in phase, you can't get contacts.
No. Okay, but it's probably gonna happen.
Okay.
So what exactly are you doing now, Airtenzar?
I'm saying that there's a small chance that I'm not coming back.
He doesn't know what you're doing.
I
I'm
don't know
going to
what you're
phase
doing.
myself. I'm going to phase and I'm going to step through to see what's on the other side.
Okay,
What I see there, I'll probably, you know what, no matter what I see there, I will, I'm gonna take a quick look to see if there's an opening mechanism. Otherwise, I'll be right back.
okay,
So 2 minutes.
okay, we'll be here.
Now, if I don't come back in 2 minutes, how do you get through?
I'll shift into Earth Elemental.
How fast are you getting through them?
Well, I don't know. I
Assuming it's just on the other side.
Assuming. I won't know shit. Yeah, I mean, I'll just turn into an Earth Elemental and I'll just look
Peek in.
around and go back and report to you guys. If there's a mechanism.
Okay. Phase. 19, I did not phase.
Okay, take off the.
That didn't work.
Mute yourselves for a second.
All right, try again.
Okay.
5, got it.
Take off the initial score. Okay, Airtenzar, he's invisible, you don't see anything anyway, but he is now phased. You are moving forward and you are passing through the portcullis,
Yes,
and then you are passing through that stone wall.
yes.
Okay, so, okay, I need you to take off 1 round of maintenance. Okay? I'm
Okay.
gonna cut everybody off, you cannot hear what I'm about Aratenzar comes passing through the wall. You don't see him. But now I assume that you have dropped, have you,
I stepped through and dropped phase.
right, and you were keeping invisible all the way here around there?
No,
You're making it right,
yeah.
okay? So you're just gonna step through, so one more round of maintenance of phase,
Okay,
and then you drop it, and all of a sudden Aratenzar appears back in front of your group.
What did you see?
on the other side is a large lever. Don't know if I could pull it myself. You could, no trouble, Agmunder. But there's also an orc village beyond that portcullis. It's a deep cavern, 40 feet deep, or even 50, and they live in this massive cave.
Okay, what do we want to do? If it's a village, what are we gonna do with the village?
Village.
I don't think so either.
Why were these ghosts guarding?
Well, this is probably just one entrance to the village. And they know that there are ghosts down here. So they sealed it up with 2 portcullises.
That makes sense. Like the stone wall one would be like the first outpost basically would be a warning if the ghost came. The second one obviously has a portcullis and a stone wall because the stone wall may stop those, or they think stop those ghosts.
Like a spiritual thing?
I'm not one to ask about spiritual matters.
Spiritual or magical?
Nothing magical seems to have happened yet. Okay, so
I don't think we want to go in there.
no.
What are we gonna do? We can't take on 100 orcs. And I'm sure there's shaman.
All right, so how do they tie in? They want to get their, are they the ones that want to get their hands back on this shard or this rock that contains whatever
That
spirit?
could be. Can we go a different direction? Is there another route around?
Were the ghosts there to stop them from getting the orcs getting it? And now we've opened the gate for the orcs to come through and take this thing? Did we just open up a passage for the orcs to take it?
Well, the orcs were going in there. We fought orcs in that valley.
Oh, that's true. The orcs were already in there.
Yeah.
All right. So they're all over the place here.
Well, the fact is right now, we don't want to go in this orc village. There's 100 orcs in there and shaman and whatever. I don't think we want to take on that.
How many orcs did you say the village, the size of the village was?
Possibly about 100.
About 100, yeah.
Is that where, like, that's not what I.
100 total people?
Or do you wanna know how many you actually saw?
Well, you said
Actually,
it was possibly up to 100, maybe less.
No, I said it's a village of 200 to 300.
2 to
2
300.
to 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So 100 warriors.
2 to 300. Yeah, we don't want to go in.
No, we do not want to go in because I don't think we're going to be welcomed. Unless we came in some sort of traitors, but I mean, we killed their fucking outpost on the way in, so.
We did. Yes.
But we did also kill those ghosts.
The party could handle 200.
2 to 3. Yeah.
What is our option though at this point? Because this looks like it's the direction we have to go if we're going to go through. Can we sneak past and through this village?
I don't know. You're about the least sneaky person I know. I know I can get through it.
It could be just.
Well, I'm wondering if I can get through it with a little help from my friends, maybe.
Or actually, that would probably be
Talking
another.
about I'm fucking completely invisible. You can't even see me right now.
Bypass the ghosts.
What about where we entered? You only went a little ways down that tunnel.
Yeah.
Maybe they're protecting something up there. Why do they have a guard post that far away?
probably another exit to that valley,
Okay, let's go check out the other
because
direction.
they wanted to
Just-
bypass those ghosts, they closed that up.
Turn around and march back.
Okay, let's go have a look at our other option then. Because going through the village, I don't think is a good option.
You will
Well,
move,
we have information.
you will turn around and you'll move back. You'll come all the way back through and back through the lair where the orc watch post. You will move through that cave, through those bodies, and back through the raised portcullis. You'll come all the way back to the point that you dropped into this chamber from the cavern up above. You will then go in the opposite direction, and that passage will come in winding around here. Okay. Okay. This passage will wind for about 500 feet. It'll wind for about 500 feet and it'll take you back out into the valley. It's just one long curving tunnel. It has torches, although you'll notice that as you approach the entrance, the distances between torches are much larger, and in about the 150 feet between the cave entrance onto the valley and going back, there are no torches. And you will come back out onto the valley, looking both sides. You can see down below where the stone ring is. Can you go to the to the previous part of the report where you have that nice view of the stone ring and put that as a view on your computer? You know what I mean? You were going to the YouTube not of last week, but the week before. Just so you remind yourself of what the stone ring looks like. But you're back now onto the valley, looking down at the stone ring. Your ship is presently flying here, right?
Yes.
So it's right above, about 1,000 feet above the valley floor. It is the middle of the night, or it's very dark. The stars are out. Quiet night. There's a coolness to the air, and you're definitely in a temperate climate. It seems almost like a northerly temperate climate, and it feels like late fall. So it's cold. It's maybe about 6 degrees above zero at night. You guys can mute yourself for now, or unmute yourself, sorry, for now.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna share the view here.
So, what do we do now?
Did we have a good thorough search of that room where the ghosts were? Like, why were they protecting that so much? So well? Why was it so well protected there?
There, I should be. Are you guys seeing the?
Hang on. No, when I go onto yours, Bernie, I don't have anything on there right now.
Okay, hang on then.
It's a black screen that he's showing right now.
Yeah.
Share screen.
There. Okay. Tom.
One more check.
There it is.
Okay, and I'll click on that one. Okay, yeah,
So that's what's in the middle of the valley. And you guys have been drawn what you believe to one stone, you believe that something's inside, is held inside one of those stones.
What was it called? The light of Lemon?
can't remember what it was called.
Let me search it. Maybe there's a secret door. I never searched it before.
Okay, is that what you want to do?
Well, we can go look again, but
don't
well,
want-
it's obvious we can't go forward through the valley the other way. Like, there's no going past the York Village. That's not an option. So,
Give a quick look for a secret passage right around here.
yes, see if there's something hidden that we didn't find or detect or something.
Yeah, how long do you want Razak to keep for?
1 hour.
Okay, so you will sit in the light of the moon under the stars while Razak looks around the site. The stone looks ancient. You're estimating that this structure has been here for thousands of years, certainly thousands of years, if not tens of thousands of years, with the wearing of the stone. Those stones are exceedingly heavy. They've been placed here by somebody in the past. We're talking about are 9 or 10 feet high. They weigh tons. It's a very hard rock, and they are massive. He searches around. He finds no signs of yeah, it looks like some kind of ancient religious site.
All right, well. I think maybe we need not explore this avenue any further. So it is something of
We
value.
can try and do more divinations when we can.
Yeah.
About it, but I think we should investigate the rest of this island or other islands,
Or peninsula.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
We should find out what it is. Make a map of it as we fly.
Well, we know going through that tunnel isn't an option, so why don't we go explore around then?
We already walked around the valley too, didn't we?
Yeah, a little bit.
We didn't do much exploration of the valley, if I remember correctly, and through here.
We're just pretty much drawn.
You're in the valley now.
Because you just had used your treasure finding, right? Or your whatever it was, right, Devin?
Well, that brought us to the cave and then it ended there.
Yeah.
Oh, to the cave entrance, and then we carried forward?
Well, it brought us to this chamber in the cave, in the first cave system we were in.
Where we fought that one fast raider.
And my treasure there. But we never did find it.
We never found any treasure though, correct? We never found nothing. Which means we just didn't find it or didn't, maybe we didn't look long enough?
But why would it end at that chamber?
I don't know.
Would there be some sort of protection like on it to hide it or mask it?
Okay, so earlier when I was opening that or contacting you, Devin, it was like I was contacting you from across
Another plane.
a great distance, like interdimensional.
So maybe it would take someone to a different world, shall we say?
Could it be?
Perhaps.
I don't know. I doubt it. Your mind is still there, but you were far away.
That's it.
All right, so here we are. We're kind of at a dead end with this one right now. We can pick it up again later. if we so desire, to get any more information, have to stumble across any more information about this. And that gives us some insight as to where to move next. But I think this is a wash for now. We'll get on the ship and figure out if this is an island or a peninsula leading to
Okay.
something bigger.
Yeah, let's go explore around the coastline and see what we see on this landmass, what it is, actually.
One word village, there might be more on the surface.
Yeah.
All right, I'm teleporting up to the ship.
Okay, so from the valley, you're in the ship, okay?
Yeah.
I have no way to get on the ship.
You're gonna bring it down?
Yeah.
Find one?
13 got it.
Okay, take off the initial score. And you want to do of the route scouts.
Okay, bring her down. But the guys aren't probably
Okay,
broken.
then within a few minutes, coming out of the starlit sky, you'll see the route scallion lower down into the valley. We'll drop low enough that ropes are thrown down and you're able to be pulled up onto the deck of the ship. The ship will then take up to the air. We're on, I'll get where the caves for you.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to sleep.
You got first watch, Razik.
Nighttime.
You got first watch.
I'm sleeping for it. I'll watch from my bedroom. From my hammock.
You like
I want to know what happened to the last guy who slept through the watch. So go ahead. Have a nap then, fucker.
I think he likes to staff
Once you can see through your eyelids, I suggest you keep your eyes open.
wood. Can't reach those. Move your camera, Bernard. Flip the boards. Where's the link? Where's the, okay. No, I don't want yours right now. Hold it back here. It's good. I just want to keep. This is nice. All right. Okay, so the four of you are back onto the rapscallion, up into the air, middle of the night. You are going now to rest and into your chambers to sleep.
Okay,
to,
so,
recuperate.
yeah, the undead are on watch.
Okay. It is the following day. You've had a good sleep. If you were wounded, first of all, you can go up 2 points. If you're not wounded, you can go to your sonic or your shape-shifting points, and you basically just had 6 hours sleep, 6 hours rest.
So I have to heal, or can I?
You have to heal
Okay.
if you are not fully healed. Okay, so Razik is healed up. Woundar is at 21. Okay, when you come together at about noon or midday, you're high up in the air overlooking this landmass. What do you want to do? Unmute yourself.
I would suggest that we sail the coastline.
Yep. We sail the coastline.
I'm gonna be mapping it as we fly.
Yeah.
My
Good
map
idea.
updates itself all the time, so I can just trace it.
All right.
We'll have a map of this thing. If it's an island, then we'll come full circle.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
Perfect.
Sails up, Captain.
Sails up and off we go. We're flying along the coastline at
Okay.
elevation of 300 feet. We'd like to see what's going on down here.
Okay, so you're quite low. Okay, and you're just going to the coast, and you're following the coast.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so it is October the 10th right now. Okay. Okay, you will sail on day 1. Just going to my weather first. Okay. It is a 10. Okay, so you're starting to move? Are you moving like your ordinary, your full travel speed of 30 miles an hour?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're moving quickly around the coast. You believe that you are, or not believe, you know that you are sailing, you know that you're presently sailing north. Okay, so you're following a landmass north again. You tell that you're in a northerly climb. The geography is very rocky. It is very barren, and you see no sign of fertile land.
We're traveling north and the land is on my left.
You are traveling north, and the land is on your left. Okay. So you will travel for the full day. But now you're starting at about halfway through the day. So by about evening, you can tell that the landmass is turning towards the west.
Okay.
So you've gone north. You're now finding that you're going west as darkness falls.
All right, I will take over and continue to fly.
Okay.
Right, you can see. That's good.
Yeah. And who's on deck with me here for the night?
I will be.
First half anyway.
Yep.
I can take a half.
All right.
Okay, so you're switching off watches and you move into the night. As you fly, looking down at the landmass below Eretenzar, about halfway through the night, the landmass, you can tell that you are now turning and you're going south.
All right.
Okay, so you are staying by the time the sun rises on the morning of the 11th, the ship is sailing in a southerly direction. The land is on your left-hand side.
It's going down. Yeah, man.
Okay, it's pretty much island on left. It keeps going south and turns west again.
Are you continuing to fly on the 11th?
Number one is taking the day shift.
Yep.
Okay, everybody, if you're wounded, you get 3 points.
3?
Yeah.
I'm at 4.
Okay, we'll encounter and weather during the day. Okay, as you travel, you by about late morning, the land mass moves around and is heading east.
All right. Yeah, definitely an island.
When we departed, I looked for a specific land feature. I want to see if we got that.
Okay. So you will continue to travel
We went over anywhere.
during the day.
It's a large island.
Because we took a couple days to get around. So
Yeah.
it's like Australia.
Okay. So so you will sail for the whole day, continuing to follow the landmass, and the day will turn into evening.
All right. Well, we've just spent a day traveling east.
So we've come back, so we know we're on an island or over top of an island right now.
After traveling for 2 days, you are back to where you started.
Okay, and then it's an island. Okay.
Rat Island.
Yeah, that island is large.
It can't be Rat Island until we get rid of those fucking that orc village. We go take the orc village. That's how you get the island.
There are orcs everywhere.
Those are our citizens.
There
Yes.
are orcs on Sheepar. Why is it called Sheepar?
No, but my point is, if you want to call it Rat Island, which is all fine and dandy, I guarantee those subjects are not going to follow us loyally without the crack of a whip, shall we say.
They don't.
Yeah. Okay. Now, okay, so east is back home. West is the unknown.
I think there are more islands.
You think?
I think so.
Bye, sweetheart. I love you.
Goodbye, Emma.
From one of the
Get the GPS box on the map.
So what are our options? Are we going to keep going into uncharted territory, or are we going to head back to our land?
From one of the divinations, I think that said that somebody came from another island to investigate this stone.
Don't you guys have a copy of your divination?
It's in there somewhere.
No, I mean like a copy. Like I'm not.
Well, I think there were a couple of divinations.
Well, it got sent to you at least twice now. So if you don't have it, you don't have it.
No, I think Hirohisa had the copy of the.
Well, he sent it to everybody. Got
No,
it?
I never got it.
So have you ever heard it? Have you ever heard this prophecy, Razik?
Razik, have you heard this prophecy?
No, I've never heard. Drums of war.
Is he there or not?
Shadows.
I'm here. I never heard it.
Okay.
That's us.
No.
Okay. So does somebody want to read it?
Oh, West is further out that way,
Does somebody want to read it so Razik?
yeah. Okay, hold on, read it loud.
The city of silver. I hate that. Yeah, can you mute yourselves?
Okay, yeah, hang on.
A city of silver, elves with hair the color of ice. A mountain of glass, an ice queen. Armies of elves in blue and gossamer. But drums of war across the seas. The shadow comes from the west and the south. Armies of orcs and men and black dogs. The Lord of the Isles has come. Isles, see?
Okay,
So that means there's more islands.
all right.
Plural. But the light of the moon holds power, and in its hands, it's complete. And so it is hidden away, and the centuries past inside a stone, it rests. So if he has this, he becomes complete in a lot of power.
You can unmute
The
yourself.
light of the moon.
The light of the moon. All right. So isles, all right, more islands.
So we go exploring for more islands then? Is that what we're gonna do?
Well,
Well, we should look for a port to reprovision.
yeah, speaking out of game here, we've got to try and pass some time so we can get the other guys in.
Well, we can, if we can we can sail until we find another island, and maybe there's a port, because obviously there's no port on this island.
If there is a port, I doubt it's friendly.
Who's to say it's unfriendly?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a port. Ships come and go on at our place on northern communities, and we go in and out.
Okay, we go up to a really, really high elevation and you guys look for ships.
Okay,
And then we follow them to the port.
okay.
Okay,
So far, you have seen, ever since you've left the West Coast,
Yeah.
no ships, right?
so we're gonna go up,
But they might just sail between the islands
we're gonna go up to 10,000 feet and these,
and head west.
who has really good vision.
I have times two.
Okay, there. Look for ships, 10,000 feet. See what you can see.
Okay, so that's the plan?
Yeah.
Okay, so you will fly the ship high into the sky to give you as large a view of the ocean as possible, and so you can still see ships down below. And from this high elevation up in the sky with the sea as far as the eye can see, stretching below, and the sky above you, you will then stop, and then here you're going to sit.
Do I see any other islands?
You're going to observe. You can see the landmass of the island, but you can tell that it's well, just by the fact that you guys went 720 miles over 2 days means that to go around the circumference of that landmass, it was about 1,500 miles around.
Yeah, so even at our height, you probably won't see the whole island.
No, there's a way. But you can, you should be able to tabulate how big the island is based on knowing the circumference.
I don't see any other islands.
Not from where you are now. And you're watching for ships now?
Yeah, for a day.
Okay.
For the, yeah.
Maybe we should spend, it's a big fucking ass ocean. I think we're gonna need more than a day.
I think we should start heading west.
Okay. Flying west at the same time and looking for ships from 10,000 feet.
Okay, so you're now beginning. Okay, so for your distance flight, it's very important that you don't have any log, any record, right? So you have sailed for so many days on the coast until you get to land. Now beginning once again to sail west. Okay, so you'll move into on the 12th of October. You'll move into your first day sailing west.
We should keep track of the total hours from this island
I don't know.
until we hit another landmass, which is probably going to be Hyboria.
What?
Not heading west, we won't.
Oh, the other way is Hyboria.
East is Hyboria.
Right? Okay.
No, from this divination, there are more islands. And from the west and the south, where we came.
From the west and the south. So if we go southwest, we should hit an island, roughly.
Well, I think there's lots of islands here, at least a couple or more.
Yeah. There's,
So I think we go west.
I don't know. It's a big ocean going west at this point.
You want to head home?
track of time, we'll know the distance.
Unless you.
I mean, all we're doing is sailing around looking for islands. I mean, I don't know what information we're gonna find in regards to what we've located under this stone in this ancient ritual site. I don't know what other information we're gonna find in regards to the light of the moon and whatever the hell's going on with ice elves and whatever.
We're gonna turn and go back to another.
We're gonna turn around and head home.
No, yeah, back to north.
Good call, Captain. I'm with you.
That stone is the thing.
Okay, so on the 12th of October, you are turning and you are using your navigation charts. You're going back to the coast of Northeim.
Yeah.
Or Taxil Gulf, the Drow cities.
Yeah, we're heading for that continent.
We don't have anything in our stores, eh?
What?
No inventory.
No, the ship is empty.
Okay, here we go, setting sail. We're gonna start passing the days as you're moving back towards the northwest coast of Belston.
Standard elevation of 1,000 feet.
Okay. Day 1. Day 2.
Remember that we have a shield on the ship, guys.
Day 3. Day 4. Day 5. Day 6. Day 7. Day 8.
I've rejuvenated my Silex by now.
Just wait. Day 9. All right, you have reached the coast of Vaxildolith, the Drow city, after traveling for 9 days. I'm going to adjust the calendar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On the 21st of October, you come sailing back or flying back towards Vaxildolith. I need everybody to go to your sheets and put 9 days onto your Shamarian language. 9 days onto your Shamarian language. Putting Razik to 3-1 and 53. And Egmundar to 518. Okay, Egmundar healing-wise, over the course of those 9 days, with a constitution of 15. You're going to heal up 30 points. Put 30 points on, so you're at 54. Razik, you are at full. Everybody can put, you can go to your sailing skill, and you can put down 9, or you can put down 5 focus days or 9 non-focus days, depending on what you're keeping track of. So you're at 172 non-focus days, Egmundar, and I'm putting you 9 non-focus days, Razik.
What does that put my sailing skill at, Robert, for days?
You're at good with 172 non-focus days.
Okay.
Okay. When you arrive back at the northwest coast of the Drow city, are you going into port?
Yes.
Okay, you'll drop into the water and sail back in. This has become somewhat of a home port for the Rapscallion. It will cost 10,000 in docking charges.
I will get it.
Okay, Egmundar.
I got it.
Okay.
Okay, that's so far I have no idea. So
I took 5 of these.
okay, so Devin took 5 and Eretenzar has paid 5.
How much healing did we all get? We all got the same thing? Or?
No, depends on your constitution. What is your
18.
constitution? So you have not yet regenerated shapeshifting points yet. 18 is your constitution check, so you'll go up 36 points during those 9 days. 36 points. Okay, so you are now in the city of Inlo Gwalader, the Drow city.
How much money do I have?
On your money, you have 71,200 copper pieces.
We pick up cargo. Can I invest in cargo?
We should pick up some textiles then, and let's sail to Midway,
I'll pick up some lumber.
because that was a good payday.
Well, I'm still flush with cash.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
You're gonna need cash to buy the goods. And then you'll be even flusher.
What are you gonna buy? Where do you want? Well, where do you want to go then, Captain?
Well, I am going to get off the ship and go down to the slave mart.
You're gonna have some lunch.
Sleep mark?
Wherever there's some
Is that a mall then? A sleeve mark.
You wish to buy a slave?
I do wish to buy a slave.
Okay.
Only one?
Do you have something a little smarter, more intelligent?
How much are you willing to pay?
Well, you know what? I deserve a little treat. I'm willing to pay 30,000.
Okay, so they will bring in a young, very studious male with all kinds of potential.
All right, he'll do. It's not an elf?
No, they don't have access to elves here.
All
Believe
right.
me, they wouldn't be. If they did, they wouldn't be selling them to you.
All right. 40,000.
Take
for
off
nice
3,000, and
students.
so you are eating on the 21st of October.
Oh, so delicious.
Okay. Now, are you waiting here with no knowledge of when those other guys come back? Or are you waiting here until they rejoin you?
I am going to, I guess I should contact one of them and find out what's going on.
Are we closer to
no,
the
there's no
date?
point contacting one of them because they can't tell you when they're coming back either.
Okay.
I mean, the truth is they don't know. It's whenever their adventure ends. That's when they're coming back.
All
Are
right,
we
we're
getting
going to,
closer to the date they
Because the truth is you have no idea. Like they've gone adventuring. How long have they usually gone for? Hard to say.
Could be 2 days, could be 6 months.
Yeah, it's usually not 6 months.
No, but
Report. That's what you do. You would make your decision based on exactly what you're going to because you don't know when they're coming back.
Well,
Yeah.
you have ways of contact with me.
And they will tell you. They'll tell you we will be back when the adventure is back. We don't know when we're coming back. When they were adventuring, if you can't contact them on this day, and I can see exactly where they are, they're going to go a couple months. So whenever they go, usually anywhere from and maybe 3 or 4 months. That's the one.
yeah, okay. We're going to, since this is a logical place to do it, we're gonna put up in port here until the rest of the other 3 rejoin us.
So now you can contact Tony, Modo, and Nav, and just send them a quick message every way that you need to. Do it by text in addition to whatever other way. And if they want to jump on, they can at least jump on, and then you'll know that they're back and that you're off together again. Okay, and you guys are sitting in port here. Now, is there anybody that does not wish to spend, because again, you don't know when they're coming back. So I assume that everyone's staying together? Or like, as you
Yeah,
just don't know.
this is a
how
friendly
long-
thing.
yes,
Unless if you have your own way.
I'm gonna try and get my sword fixed here, though.
Okay,
My scimitar.
so if you, so you're the only one considering Devin?
Yeah, they could, yeah, just contact me when you're ready to come back. I don't want to spend the whole day. I have a family.
Okay, so Devin's gonna go, and the other 3 are gonna stay on the ship, correct?
yes.
Okay, so Devin, you can go, so how do you wish to leave the ship?
I'll use my teleport guide.
Okay, so you kick off a teleport card and that puts you back home. Okay, now see how much time is going to pass here. You're
I'm
putting up,
gonna snoop around and see if I can find a blacksmith to fix my scimitar.
yeah, okay, so you will find the smith to fix your scimitar, Razik, and he will inform you that he'll tell you that his badly damaged, but he believes he can fix it. He believed that he has about, he's got a good chance of fixing it, but he will tell you that if you've got money, there is somebody even better, but that's up to you.
I got money. I'll go, I want somebody better.
Okay, he's going to give you a recommendation and a connection to the best blacksmith in Inlo Gwaladr. It is an ancient drow male. He is not open to the public. He only does specialty jobs. But the best smiths in town have an 80% chance of fixing each break of your sword without losing a plus. This guy has got a 95% chance.
Maybe he'll let me in if I'm showing him this beautiful drow armor I'm wearing. Maybe those blacksmiths would like a look at it.
So are you wishing to drop your stuff off through connections with this master smith?
Well, if the other guys are 80
Yeah.
and the master is, his prices will be double, right?
No, the excellent smiths cost 15,000 copper pieces per month. The master smith costs 25,000 copper pieces per month.
Well, I'll go to the master smith. Maybe you can even get an extra plus out of it. I'll go
Okay.
to the master.
Well, you will not be allowed even to ever see him or to speak to him, but you'll deal with his people. You will drop off, or you'll drop off his money. He also does work fast. So he will take the +3 scimitar. You want these 5 breaks fixed?
Yes.
You will take that, and you will be given an estimate of cost before he does it. Scimitar takes 38 days to make. To repair a break takes half the time it does to craft a weapon. That means 19 days for every broken plus. But he's a master smith, so he does it 25% faster. 19 times 0.75. He'll fix each plus in 14.25 days. He has to fix 5 breaks. So that means that he's going to work for you. He's going to have this for 71 and 1/4 days. So 71 and 1/4 days, and it is going to cost you $59,375. Do you want him to fix it?
Yes.
Okay. They will take your money up front. Okay, your money is now at it's at 11,825. 11,825, and your sword is being fixed. Okay, you guys sit here. Kevin is gone for the month of October, from October the 21st to November the 21st. It then switches to December the 21st. 2 months have now passed. It is now January 21st. 3 months have passed in port.
All right, I'm buying slaves during this period.
Okay.
And consuming them.
Okay, and so it'll be 1,000 for cheap slaves.
All right, I'll spend 2,000.
Okay.
Robert, will my armor need to be tuned up a bit? I took quite a beating.
That will happen at the year change. Yeah?
But if I get these master smiths to look at it, will I get a reprieve or sometime, or
No.
I can bypass this year change if I get it fixed now?
Numbers banging around. Or else mute yourself while you're banging around. Okay. Mute yourself, Alan Lloyd, for now, because that feedback's coming. Okay. You guys will end up sitting in port from October the 21st until March the 28th. November, December, January, February, March. 5 months.
Boy, glad I went home.
5 months. You will
I wonder if they're dead over there.
in port here at in Low Gwaladr. Jeez. Are you there, Zildjian?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay, so you are in Pendant Estate on the 27th of March.
Okay.
Is Calamar or Harohisa there?
I think
Yeah, I'm here.
He's is there.
Okay, you're in Pendant Estate on the 27th of March. What are the two of you planning on doing? You've just come back from your mission.
Well, we'll have to. Where's Harahisa? Is he? We're both at Penn Estate, right? You said.
Yeah.
John says he'll be in 10 minutes.
Well, then I'd talk to Hirohisa and figure out a plan about rejoining the rats. I've got some things that I need to take care of here before joining. Let me just look here 1 sec.
He doesn't seem to be answering you.
Haruhisa.
Well, yeah. I guess I guess we're gonna go. Are we going back to the ship? Like, I don't think you have a ton of time to do anything else, man. Hello?
You're just gonna go right back then?
Well, yeah. Don't you think that's the way to go?
Well, fuck. I've got this. Where is it? I was given this +5/+5 bow that I wanted to get amalgamated into a Ninjato, which I need to go pick up, and there was going to be some stuff that I wanted to take care of before I rejoin the rats, but it's not like super urgent, I guess. So if you want to go back, we can.
Yeah, I think it makes most amount of sense. Well, because how you don't know how long you're gonna be, right?
Well, travel time there, pick it up, and
yeah. But what if we get back and they like? Yeah. Okay. Well,
we have no idea where they are or what they're doing anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
So we should just probably just go.
Where's Calamore? Do you know?
No.
He's here. He's here in Pendant Estate.
Oh, he's here too. Okay.
Somewhere.
Well, okay. Yeah. Other than that, I didn't really have anything else that I needed to do.
Well, how long is that going to take you to do?
Well, I've got to go to Shamarnia to the guild, pick up because I can't. The Ninjato is I think it's a pretty exotic weapon. I don't think I can just have it made wherever. Like here, for example, I think I would have to go to the guild and have it commissioned to be made.
Mm-hmm.
So that plan was based on the assumption that we would have had a little bit of time, but.
Well, that's up to you. You can take as much time as you want. I'm just checking in now to see what you're planning.
That's what I would have liked to have done. If there's no real urgency
there's no would have. You're dealing with a situation right now. It's March the 27th. You just come back, and you're now deciding what you plan to do.
Well, yeah. I guess all I'm saying is that if there's no urgency to rejoin the rats, then that's what I would do.
Urgency is that you left them way out in undiscovered lands 6 months ago.
Right. Well,
5 months ago.
They're big boys, so they can take care of themselves, I think.
Okay, so if you want to head off, you can head off. Haruhisa may be going back to the boat. I assume that's what you're doing, Haruhisa?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to the boat, man.
Okay. So you're staying here, Zildjian?
Yeah, I'd like to go and get this stuff taken care of, and then I'll join after that.
Okay, so where are you going to?
So I want to go to the Ninja Guild in Shamarnia.
Okay, so you're in the middle of packing up and getting ready to go to Shamarnia. What do you want to do? What do you want to do, Haruhisa?
I'm gonna use my once level teleport to go back to the or once every 30 day teleport to go back to the ship.
Okay, so checking the dates. You have a single person teleport that was used on March 27th, which is this day.
Oh.
Is that the one that you're talking about?
Yeah.
It was used today.
Oh, I guess I'm not doing that. Okay.
How much time do you have until it
30
comes
days.
back? 30 days? Well, I'll be back in that time if you want to just wait around here, unless you had other plans.
Okay, I'll wait around here.
So you're now staying here for 30 days?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, so back to you guys on the ship. So you're sitting here. It's October. Is there a maximum amount of time that you're planning on waiting for these guys, or Like, what if they're not back in like I mean, you like as I said, your assumption was maybe it could be a number of days or it could be up to maybe 3 months. Maybe 4 months would be a lot, but like I'm just saying, what if it hits 5 months? What if it hits 6 months? What if it hits 9 months? Like at what point do you stop waiting and say we're going to do whatever we want to do?
I'm waiting 4 months.
4 months?
If not, I'm assuming they're doing whatever with the party or family or whatever the fuck they're doing, but that's what I'm waiting.
Okay, 4 months. Okay. So we will pass from October the 21st, October, November, December, January, February. Okay, so it is February 21st. The 4 months have passed. You haven't heard from any of those guys for 4 months. Okay, so let's now pass those 4 months for you. So first
Can
of all,
I send a whispering wind?
you're presently out adventuring.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Devin, we'll start with you. And okay, so you are at home, and so 3 months. You're kind of thinking, okay, could be any time. Now it's been 4 months. So 4 months have passed. You've heard nothing from the party, no contact from Aratantha. You're at home. Your home is worth 230,000. It's a homestead with livestock, a barn, and fencing. You got a fire elemental here as well. Okay, so you're going to spend 4 months here. What is your financial situation?
I've got 180 on the sheet.
Okay, and so
I
during.
want to leave them some cash.
You want to leave them money? Okay, what do you want to leave them?
I'll leave them 30,000.
Okay. Okay. So you'll be here for 4 months. Now, note that there is no laboratory here, right?
I have a tattoo going.
Right. Okay. So you have a tattoo for him. Okay. So you just work with a very small portable lab. That'll give you what you need in your little homestead. Okay. So for 4 months, you can put 120 days onto your Shamorian language. 120 days onto your Shamorian language, and are you presently wounded?
Wounded, no, but I had to regain my shifting points when I get that overnight.
So how long will it take you?
I've got 144 out of 224. I could probably get that back.
How long? Well, no, you need to figure out how much will you get back in a 24-hour period with 6 hours sleep and 18 hours rest.
18. I would need about a day and a half.
Okay. So you'll take 2 days. Okay. And then, okay, so for focus days, you're going to get 59 focus days.
Can I work on my stance?
Yeah.
Is there anywhere nearby I can get some training on that?
Yeah, if you go onto the mainland, if you go into Shimar, if you want to, you can go to the capital, Port Titan is where you'd want to go for training, or to New Greyhawk. One of those two.
No. I'll just train it. So.
Okay.
I gotta sign off really quick because this something's going on my camera. I'm just gonna try to rejoin. Okay.
Okay. Sure. Okay. All right. So go to the training room. Okay, so you want stance. Okay,
I'm currently 1/6.
Okay, you're presently 1/6. So you want to go from 1/6 to 1/7, and after it's going to be 75 days for each level. Okay, so 75 days, and you have 59. So you're putting 59 into stance?
Yep.
Okay, so you're putting 59 onto getting to the next level. Okay, so you'll train in combat. You can train with your son, spend time with him around here, and 4 months have now passed. Okay, I'm going to go to Eretenzar. 120 days in your Shamarian language if you're tracking that, and then you're not wounded and you're fully healed and your silent points are up.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got 6, and what did your money say?
594,302.
Okay, and so you've got 60 focus days.
60 focus days. I'm pushing hard for flying the ship.
So you mean you're going to practice taking the ship out and flying it? You mean?
Yeah.
It's going to cause you issues with
Port fees.
port fees.
Every time you come back, it's gonna be a port.
Every time, because ordinarily they'd see you sail out and then they see you sail back. You have a flying thing, you probably make a special deal. Maybe you slip the harbor master money. You just so you can give him like 10,000 and it'll be fine.
So I can't just buy a slip here straight up for a month and come and go as I please.
Well, no, in a port, because they're just flying ships. It's like ships come out,
Yes.
and every time they come in again, they pay. So if you're flying out, I mean, this just wouldn't ordinarily happen. People aren't taking their ships for little runs up the harbor to come back. So you're a special circumstance. So if you give them 10,000, you'll get
10,000.
Okay, so take off 10,000, and then you're going to spend all of these days training flying the ship, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to the general. Let's go to the general training and specialty. Okay.
I don't suppose there's anybody here that can train anybody
I'm
on
gonna
flying a ship.
Flying the ship.
If anywhere, it would be here in the Drowlands.
Okay, so you are. How well do you presently sail? A good sailor, and you're trying to go from good to very good.
Yeah.
Are you tracking focus or non-focus?
I'm tracking focus.
Focus days. How many focus days do you have?
328.
Okay, so and now you're going to add 60 days to that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 60 days added on to your flying skill, focusing on flying. What does that put you to?
388.
Oh, you are close.
I am close.
Okay,
Now, to get from fair,
from fair to
how many
good.
days do I need?
Fair to good is 270 non-focus, 135 focus.
I got a ways to go.
Okay, so you'll do that. And okay, and you're fine with your food and everything. You've got the dates down when you're last eating,
I
etc.
have paid for 6 months right now.
Okay, Agmundar, 4 months. You gave 4 months have now passed. Put 120 days onto your Shamari language, which puts it to 638. Okay, 120 days is passing. For money, you are at 148,705. Okay, and you first of all have to heal the rest of the points. So your constitution is 15. Okay, 3.3. 3.3. Okay, it's going to take you 14 days to heal. You're then at full hit points at 99. 14 days to heal. Okay, that's going to leave you 106 days. And that'll give you 53 focus days. Agmundar, 53 focus days.
I'll put 50 focus days into my black candle.
Okay, 50 focus days into the black candle.
And 3 days onto my boots of stability.
I'm trying to find the candle over here. Well, there it is at the front case, so that puts it to 330.
Yeah. And then I'll put days into the boots of stability.
3 days spraying over your ability, putting it to 59. Okay, okay, so you'll spend those days, and then 4 months later, you're still sitting here in the Drow City. Okay, so Razak. In 71 days, your sword is given back to you. I'm rolling to see what state it is in, trying to repair the 5 breaks. First break, black. Fine. Second break. It's fine. Third break. It's fine. Fourth break. It's fine. Fifth break. It's fine. Okay, your sword has been completely repaired, and it is handed back to you in mint condition. Okay, Razak, you are fully healed. So the time that is going to pass for you is, first of all, put 100. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, put 120 days onto your Shumari language.
Can I put it on Drow instead? I'm in a Drow city, and I'm going to be training with my scimitar with a Drow the whole time.
Okay. So how many days does it say on your Shumarian?
3-1 and 53 days.
Yeah, okay, so that'll stay there. And so we'll put 120 onto your Drow. That puts you to 208 onto your Drow. With 208, 7 will give you a 1. 14 will give you a 2. 30 will give you a 3. 90 will give you a 4. Okay, so you have Drow on a 4/0 with 67 days left over.
Oh, that way.
4/0 with 67 days left over.
67, yep.
Yeah, so you live among the Drow for 4 months. Okay. So
I'll find the best scimitar trainer there is and hire him to train me with the scimitar.
Okay, so you have a potential of 60 days training. If he trained you for those 60 days in scimitar work, it would cost you 40,000 copper.
That's fine.
Well, it's not, because you have 11,825.
Oh. Well, is Egmundar there? Egmundar,
Yep.
can I borrow 30 grand?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm taking 30,000 off of and that leaves you with 118,705. Okay, and I'm putting 30,000 on to Razak, putting him to 41,805. Then I'm going to take off the 40,000 to pay for the training. Leaves you with 1,825. Okay, and those 60 days become 180 days. You're training on your plus to hit with a scimitar, or what do you want training on?
I'll split it plus to hit and to parry.
If you don't have to split it, it goes on both of those automatic.
Okay.
So, you're working with. Okay, so you're working with your plus with scimitar. Okay. Here we go. You're presently at -2 with a scimitar. So to go from -2 to -1 takes 10 days. And then to go from -1 to 0 takes 20 days. Okay, you're now +0 with scimitar. To go to +1 takes 30 days. And then to go to +2 takes 60 days. Okay, so 180 minus 10 minus 20 minus 30 minus 60. Okay, so you're now at +2 with a scimitar, and you're 60 days towards +3. You're +1 with this, no, hold on. 10 days to get to -1, 20 to get to 0, 30 to get to +1, 60 to get to +2. Yeah, you're at +2. 90, 110. 120, yep. And you got 60 days left over on your way to +3. So boom, with training, your skill with a scimitar goes from -2 to +2. So I'm changing that on your sheet. So you have been put that under your characteristics that you trained in scimitar in low Gwaladurth. For 4 months. Okay. And boom, boom, boom. +2 with scimitar. And you're in 60 days on the way to +3. Okay, so that's what you
How much does it take for +3?
To go from +2 to +3 is 120 days. You are now halfway there. Okay. All right, so you have spent that time. So that's the 4 of you, and that takes you to February the 21st. So 4 months, those guys have been gone. No
Okay.
signs of them.
At this point, I'll have to contact Zildjian.
Okay, so you will. So you can make your rolls to contact Zildjian.
What's your level, Zildjian?
Is he back up?
Overall?
And he's actually overall level 20.
Missed that first one.
Okay.
Second attempt. Got it. That's actually not 100% certain that I put that one either. Depending on where he is.
Zildjian, are you there?
Did you drop the call?
Nope. Not sure why he's not responding.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
There he is.
Sorry, my microphone was on mute.
Okay, did you make contact yet?
Okay, hold on. He is like 10,000 miles.
He's over that.
He's over 10,000?
Yeah.
All right. And no, I did not make it that second attempt. So that
Okay.
third attempt. D.
20? I doubt you'll get it if it's a 20.
No.
So
I cannot contact him until I change levels, until I change psionic levels.
okay. So take off the points, and if you wish to switch targets, you can switch targets. You want Calamore or do you want Haruhisa?
I will attempt to contact Haruhisa.
Okay. He is overall level 20.
5, got it.
Yeah, he's much easier.
Yeah,
Okay.
much more weak-willed.
So you have made contact.
Yes, and then maintain contact and mind link.
Okay, go ahead.
mind link. 20.
Oh. $20 on mind link.
I have to save versus mental or be stunned, and then I'll have to start over.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so
So you
now
failed.
I failed.
So the points come off for both of those, and then you gotta try again.
Now,
Wow.
okay. 207. Okay, and try mind link again.
Now you have to maintain contact.
Yeah, I
right?
just maintain contact again.
And you tried mind link and failed last time.
Yeah, I got all those
Okay.
points, and yes, 7. I got it this time.
Okay, so take off that,
All right.
and then maintain them both for like 3 rounds. Okay, and now go ahead. You can talk to Haruhisa if he's there.
Haruhiso,
Yes.
when are you going to be rejoining us?
Okay, at this point, it's February the 21st. Haruhisa, according to the party reports, you guys are in Shimar. You're in the middle of. Do you remember? Do you know why you're in Shimar? Do you know why you're in Penn with the party?
Yeah, I know why we're in. I know why we're in Penn State.
Why are you there? What are you doing?
We're there because we just came back from the fire giant lands, and we just stole the
Oh, no. This is February 21st.
February 21st.
On February 21st, you are in Penn State, but you're about. But
We're about to go back. We're about to go back into the giant lands because we had just bugged out
That's right.
because there was all the toxic gas.
Well, and you've come back to Penn
And
State.
so we've come back to use our magic powers to build an item to be able to breathe.
Okay, so that's what the party's doing, and you plan to do this until the 26th of March,
Right.
and then you're going to go back,
Yeah.
make your strike, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what you would know is happening when Air Tenzar contacts you. So now you can talk to Air Tenzar.
So I don't know when we're coming back because we're about to go in there and make a strike on the fire giant lands.
March 26th.
Yeah.
April 1st. If you have not rejoined us, I will contact you again.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. Okay, so that means that would put Air Tenzar, Egmundar, and Razik here in Lowell, Wallader. Okay. So you've learned that. You now should talk to Devin and Egmundar. Go ahead.
Okay.
No, sorry, not Devin. Egmundar and Razik are the two on.
Okay, you two. We're staying here in Fort until April 1st at the latest.
So that would
Okay.
mean so that's
You
another.
talked to them, though?
I did.
Okay, and that's
So you're gonna stay
April
here.
1st?
You're gonna stay here another 5 weeks then.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Okay, so let's first of all start with Egmundar. You can add. Okay, so
5 weeks is
plus 31.
37 days.
No, don't put anything down. So it's
5 times 7 is 35 days.
don't put anything down.
I'm not, don't worry.
Okay. First, 7, 17 through February. Okay. So Egmundar, put 38 days onto your Mauryan language, or sorry, on your Shorian language. Unless you're, if that assumes you're staying on the boat and not.
Yeah, I'm on the boat.
Okay. So 38 days. Giving you a total of 676.
Yeah.
Okay, and so that gives you 19 more focus days. What do you want to do?
I will put them on the, I will put 10 days onto the black candle and 9 days onto my boots of stability.
So 340 on the candle and
68 onto the boots. Okay, Razik, you have put 38 days onto your drow. 67 and 38. We'll put you to 105. And that will, and you'll have 19 focus points.
Will you pay for some more training?
No. Fuck. Yeah. How much you want?
I don't know. How much will 35 days cost of training?
19 focus days will cost 13,000 copper.
I'll borrow from Agmunda again.
Okay, I'm going to take 15,000 out.
Yeah, 13 more thousand. Okay.
How much do I owe you? You gave me 30 before, right?
You owe me 43,000.
You have 105,705. And Razik, you're adding on 57 days onto your 57 days onto your skill puts you to 127. No, 57. That will put you to 100.
117, did you say?
Yeah.
Can we stay 3 more days, guys?
Okay, so your days are in there, and now our Tenza. Put 120 per hour, Shimarian, if you're tracking language. Sorry, put what I mean is 38 days, right? Is what's just passing now.
Right, yeah.
38 days. Okay, and so what do you want to do with the 19 focus days?
The 19 focus days, okay, I have to take 2 days to recover my psionics.
2 exercises, 1 focus.
And then 18 days onto flying the ship.
Okay, so add that to your total.
That brings me over 405.
That takes you over 4 or 5. Okay,
Yeah.
so you can take off the 4 or 5, change your skill up to the next level.
After good is what? Very good.
Very good. Yeah. Okay, Devin, you have 19 focus days, and you can put 38 days onto your Shimarian.
What language do they speak?
They're speaking
The what?
Shimarian. They have a certain, because they're so isolated, they've learned Shimarian, and they mix it with their own home languages, so they've got kind of their own dialect. But it's,
I want to learn their
Basically-
language though. What was it?
well, they're not speaking that, they're speaking the dialect of Shimar. That's what they speak all the time. That's
So, okay, how
become
many on Chiman?
38 days.
38?
Yeah.
All right.
And you have 19 focus days.
I think I'll get some training on stance this time.
Okay, so you want to leave here and go to the capital city.
19 days. That'll just double it, right?
What's that?
It'll double the focus time.
Triples the
Triples?
focus days. Yeah.
Yeah, that might be right.
Okay, so how are you going to go to Port Titan?
How far is it? I can shift and fly there, I think.
Be about 3 miles. Okay, so you're gonna turn into a hawk and fly.
Sure.
Okay.
8.
Okay, 18. So you go into the capital of Port Titan. What are you looking for training for?
Stance.
Okay, so you're going to get stance training. So your cost, first of all, is going to be, it's going to cost you 12,000 copper pieces.
Okay.
12,000 copper pieces. For your living expenses, when you're staying inside the city, is going to cost you 7,200 copper pieces. 7,200. And now you can add onto your You can add on to your stance 54 days. 54 days.
Yeah, it'll put me to 113.
Okay, and what is your stance at present? Change it to 1/7,
Okay.
and you have 38 days on going to the next one. Okay, so that's you guys up to the 1st of April. Okay, so Harohisa is presently staying in Shimar, and Zildjian is in the middle of traveling to
Shimarnia.
Marnia. Does Calamar happen to be there or not? No. Okay. Okay. So
John, he's online.
he is.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't say anything. So.
Speak up, John.
All right. So it is the 1st of April. Back on the boat. This is a day.
Returned yet?
No.
God damn it, those guys. Okay.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
All right. Sorry. I'm just still working on the bugs with the new thing.
Okay. Okay. So who are you contacting? Paraton?
I'm gonna have to contact Haruhisa again.
Okay. So level 20.
Yeah.
I probably would have had to shift one more time to get home. Right? Change again.
Calamar, what is so you're back from the mission with the Giants on the 27th of March. It's now the morning of the 28th of March. Haruhisa is going to stay here. He said he's going to stay here for a month until he gets his teleport back. And Zildjian has headed off, something about a weapon getting amalgamated, and he's heading off to the town of Shimarnia. What do you want to do?
Well, has Haruhisa mentioned anything about the previous contact, the Mayor Tenzar, that he was going to contact again?
Yeah.
Then I'll stay. I'll remain here until at least that April 1st date.
All right.
Probably a couple days after, maybe a week after that, given their tendency to be late, or
Okay. Put Calamar, put 4 days onto your Shimarian language.
Okay.
4 days onto your Shimarian language. Okay. Okay. And now.
Okay, by this point, I will have spent another 2,000 on a slave.
Okay. And you can make contact with the hair.
Missed my first attempt.
Okay.
Contact again. Missed my second attempt.
Okay.
Third. Got it.
Okay. And now take off those points and then mind link.
And then maintain and mind link. Done. Got it.
Okay. You can communicate with Haruhisa.
Okay. Haruhisa,
Yes.
I thought you guys were going to be here by April 1st. Where are you?
We're pretty much ready to go now. I'm just waiting for a teleport to come back, but I could use the wands too, or the teleport rods. I'm just waiting for Calamar and I are ready to go. We're just waiting for Zildjian to come back. Do you want us to wait to get our my teleport, or do you want me to just use a rod?
How long is it until your teleport's ready?
Another it's ready April 27th.
3 weeks.
No, I'm done waiting.
I'm done waiting. Another 3 months. So what are you telling him to do? To use the teleportation rod?
I'd like to wait until I can get my stance up to work out.
Churches.
Maybe a year.
We go down into the
Hold on, right now you have contact with Haruhisa.
Yes, okay. Come back in 2 hours with the teleporter rods.
Okay.
Okay.
And what about Zildjian? He's headed off.
He's headed off to get a weapon. I think he's coming back soon.
What soon? 3
I'm
weeks?
not sure, but I can whisper and wind him and tell him.
Yeah, tell him to get his ass in gear.
Okay.
Am I with Hirohisa?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have my own personal teleport. You can let Aratenzar know, so he can save that charge if he wants.
So are you going back to the boat, Calamor?
Yeah, I can wait with the boys here, or I can go back whenever.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Hirohisa, I'm going to take off then.
Okay.
All right. The once per level, or once per 30-day teleport on the Gaze-Gale party, the pennant was last used January 30th.
Okay, yeah, okay, so the date is being changed to the 1st of April, 3:58.
Oh,
It is New Year's Day.
nice.
Okay, and so Calamor has appeared back on the boat. April 1st, 3:58. All right. We got one of them back. Okay, 2 hours later, Hirohisa is going to use, you have a teleportation rod on your sheet,
Yeah.
Hirohisa?
Yeah.
Okay, so the transporter is now down to 2.
What would one of my 30-day enchants do?
I don't know.
Okay, so you've got the transporter down to 2?
Yeah.
Okay. And Hirohisa will return to the ship. Hirohisa, you're saying that you're whispering winding Zildjian?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you using to whispering winding?
I have a whispering wind from my Lotus ring. I'll put down what's the date today?
Okay, it was last used on November 22nd. It is the 1st of April, 3:58.
Okay.
Okay, and go ahead and you can now talk to Zildjian.
Okay, Zilji, we're heading back to the ship. So whenever you
fuck.
can, get your ass to the ship.
Okay, by this point, Zildjian, 2930, you are in Shamarnia.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Well, I'll grab. I wanted to go to the guild, pick up a Ninjato.
What you're doing here, you're presently talking to Hirohisa.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, well, I'm in Shamarnia, so I've gotten where I need to get to. I'm gonna just pick up this weapon, and I'll join you guys as soon as I can.
Okay.
Take your time.
That's all that needs to be said. That's done.
Yeah, and
you're
just tell
wrong.
tell Aratenzar that I'm gonna be twisting the that rod to get back.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And then so Hirohisa is now on the ship with the rest of the group. Everybody is here except Zildjian. Okay, Zildjian from Iron Thrust. You are buying passage to Shamarnia, so you can take off 3,000 pieces of copper. That puts you down to 9,000. Puts you down to 9,000. Okay, and put 3 days onto your Shamarian language.
Okay.
3 days onto your Shamarian language, and you are in Shamarnia. Hirohisa, you can put 3 days onto your Shamarian language.
Okay.
64. Okay, and your full hit points. Okay, Zildjian, you are in Shamarnia.
Yeah, I'd like to. Okay, go ahead.
What do you want to do?
I want to visit the Ninja Guild.
The Iron Claw, yeah.
Yeah.
You remember? Yeah.
Yeah, and just like to acquire a +0/+0 Ninjato.
Okay, so you're looking to buy a Ninjato. Okay, yeah. So for a cost of 10,000 copper pieces,
Will they give me a deal, 1,000 off because I'm a member?
Oh my God, are you that fucking poor?
Well, you know what? I got a +3/+3 Drow dagger that I can Oh, fuck yeah, I'm poor. Yeah, I'm just gonna give them this +3/+3 Drow Dagger, if they'll take that as a trade.
Sure. Yeah, they'll swap with the Ninjato.
Okay.
Okay, crossing off. So this is the +3/+3 Drow Daggers now off.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, and you have a +0/+0 Ninjato.
Okay, I'd like to also see if I can pick up like 20 Shuriken.
Yeah, okay. And so that will cost you 2,000 copper. You're down to 7.
I'll take. Yep.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to do here. So after that, I will twist the rod and go to the brass galleon.
Okay. Take a charge off of the rod. It's now at 0. It's at 1.
Before I go, Robert, I'm just gonna grab some earth from the guild, so I can make a word of recall back to here if I need to.
Okay.
I'll mark that down on my sheet.
Okay, you are all back on the ship.
Fucking gang's all here.
Thank God.
Okay.
Back where we belong.
What are you doing, Devin? Are you coming back?
I thought I was waiting for a whisper.
Okay, so you have to contact Devin. Yeah. Right now. Level 26. And when you return, what are you going to use to return?
I've got teleport guide, so.
Okay.
Okay, first attempt.
Cross one off.
Got it. So what's your overall?
26.
6. Okay, and then Mind link. Got it. Come back now. End mind link.
Oh, that took a long. What? Hello? You there?
That's it. He can be bothered distracted. Come back now.
That's it. I'm gonna pass another month.
Okay.
All right. I'll use.
Okay, so Devin will arrive back also on the 1st of April, 358 SF. Okay. Okay, so you can now all talk to each other and figure out what the plan is.
I'd like to know what happened after we left, you guys.
Yeah, it.
We left when you guys when we found that stone.
Yeah.
With the light of the moon.
Yeah, we found another cave on the other side of the valley, and we entered. There were some ghosts there. We dispatched them. We followed the corridor to a portcullis, behind which were 6 or 8 orcs, 12 orcs. There were 12 orcs behind the portcullis, and we dispatched them. I don't think they even got a swing in on us.
And then there was a dragon.
Yeah, then we killed a dragon.
Wow.
No, there was no dragon.
Wow.
We carried on down the corridor and found another heavier portcullis behind, in front of a brick wall. I passed through and saw an orc village inside a massive cavern. And then we turned around, went back to the ship, flew around what we now know is the island, and we headed back here to Inlul Wulladar.
What we now know is Rat Island.
Yes, that is now Rat Island. It is our island.
I don't care what they say.
Did you used a transporter charge to get back here, right, Zildjian?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, down to 1.
Yeah, about that. Let's see what one of my enchants rolls will do for that.
All right.
Your casting a scroll enchantment onto the rock slides.
Yeah. That's 30-day scroll.
Can you guys tell me about the fire giants? What are you doing with the fire giants?
Can't tell you, it was a party mission.
I'm
Okay,
a party member.
go onto there.
You cross up the scroll.
Not yet, but I want to see how many charges. are there.
Okay, so cross off the scroll. If you agree.
Very red.
Okay, you guys can feel free to
Show undue
converse whatever you want. I say charge powers in the scroll.
It's a 30-day.
Okay, so 30 focus save power. You
I
mean?
hadn't thought of much past coming off the island.
So so that will create 5 charges.
Okay, so it's back up to 6 charges. That's pretty good for now. Thank you very much.
Good job, Devin.
Okay, the Pirate Isles apparently import textiles. The Drow sell textiles. We can load up the ship here and fly down to the Pirate Isles and sell it.
Yeah.
So
that
hold
sounds like
on.
a good idea.
We wanted to explore that new land. Is there no plan to go back there?
Well,
Mute yourself out right now for the conversation. We're not talking just because of the echo. Go ahead.
well, yeah, we can go back there again. So we had sailed out there. It's a very large island.
Robert, I have a level, right?
You have an overall level, yeah.
I have a magic user level 2, right?
And a magic level, yeah.
I don't specifically want to go back there right now.
That seemed we
It's a long voyage.
came to a dead end out there. And I think we should, if we're going to go exploring again, we should pick a different launch point to go west. And if we're going to sail a good launch point to go west is the Pirate Isles. We can load up the ship, sail down to the Pirate Isles, sell the textiles, and then sail west again and see what's down in what's west of the southern continent.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm broke anyway, so I just want to know if we were going to be done with, if we were planning on going back, because I was kind of intrigued about that Light of the Moon and where that was leading us.
Yeah, we hit a dead end.
I think we need to do some more divination on that. Get some more answers.
But none of us are very good at divination.
And you say you did come across some ancient ghosts.
Some ancient ghosts, yes.
Yeah, that's another thing I was going to ask you about is the ghosts. They were human ghosts? Or?
Well, we walked in there and the ghosts said, proceed no further. So we said, very well, we will proceed no further, and then started walking down the corridor. And then they attacked us.
And,
So you completely ignored their request.
Thought you could trick them.
yes, we
Okay,
shall
we'll
proceed
just
no
leave now.
further
They saw you around the corner.
as they continue to proceed. We shall not proceed. So who knows what really happened after you guys left?
So anyway, yeah, I think we should load up the ship
Okay.
and make some fun.
All right, so opening up the cargo manifest.
So you're talking about doing some business?
Yeah, we're doing
Okay,
business.
now that your group has, of course, spent so much time and money in the Drow city of Inlo Gwaladirth, in the Drow nation of the Land of Darkness, Faxil Duluth, and of course, due to the connections that you have made with the family that controls the other families and politics, shall we say, in Inlo Gwaladirth, you obviously have easier ways when it comes to commerce. So it's not just a matter of walking around in the middle of an open market. You basically have certain contacts, certain middlemen certain merchants that deal with certain commodities that you're able to talk to because you've now spent enough time in this city. In fact, for somebody like you, Eric Tenzer, who spent the most time here, because every time the group leaves, you're the one who ends up staying.
It's true.
You're now probably spent about 1.5 years of your life, if not more, if not 2 full years in Rollator. So the point is that when you look to think about what you want to purchase, you know exactly who to contact and who to get it done without much effort.
All right, excellent.
So what is it that you wish to export?
We wish to purchase textiles.
Okay, so textiles means clothing.
Yeah, textiles.
So are you looking for a smattering, a variety? Are you looking for cloaks? Are you looking for fashionable items? Are you looking for everyday wear? Are you wanting to focus in on boots?
What have we purchased before?
Or you just get last time it was just like you go into St. Textiles and you just get a whole smattering. You now know the city better, know the market better, so you can now be a little more precise in deciding what actually you think will be the most valuable product.
I think I feel that the Drow are known for their cloaks, so I will try and get cloaks.
They're okay. Let's see. There's an example. Does anybody know anything else about the cloaks?
Are these cloaks?
I know boots. Boots are always a hot ticket item.
If we're going to the Pirate Isles, would I know specifically what the Pirate Isles would like better?
I would hope you have some insight.
Well, you would have the insight of knowing the jobs, but also then having to look at what they can give you. Right? So you can basically figure out what you think would sell and certainly offer that advice. But I'm asking, does anybody else know about Drow cloaks, what they're infamous for? Not famous for. They're famous for giving you fire protection, and they're famous for helping you hide in the shadows. What are they infamous for?
They can break down in light.
Exactly. Disintegrating in sunlight.
Yeah.
So that's not good when you're selling to surface dwellers.
That's true.
Because they like the sunlight. So not drop
We
cloaks.
should get the variety back.
Boots.
Well, we usually get
Yeah.
just a variety. I mean, we did well with
You
it.
get a mixture.
Yeah. Get the variety. Some people will be interested in cloaks skulking about at night.
You will find that Zildjian will want all of the silk shirts, for example.
Yes.
Okay.
And you will wear one each day around the boat. fluffy pirate shirt.
And that is
Unbuttoned,
all.
unbuttoned down to my navel.
That is all he is wearing.
So they will begin to bring textiles. They will want to know how much do you want worth.
Okay, I'm throwing in 500,000.
Well, what's your cargo hold?
My cargo hold is $1 million.
Oh, so the increase in the size means you have a bigger cargo.
Yeah.
So the cargo is always half the value of the ship.
So 500,000.
So you can carry up to 500,000 copper pieces
I've got 135.
cargo.
You increase the cargo load?
Yeah.
Oh yes, you haven't seen the ship since the
No.
upgrade. We've upgraded to a galleon.
Yeah, they sailed on it off the edge of the world.
Yeah, of course you did.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that the cargo hold increased size too.
So I can put in 135.
Okay.
Maybe step out of your lab, Zildjian.
You
Yeah, but no, but before you start taking off,
Hold on.
I mean, how you got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 people.
Well, we got to see what he has, what everybody else can do.
I have zero money, but if somebody could help me out, I'd like to invest in cargo.
I was watching them spend this money. I'm thinking, what's going to happen? Cargo in here.
I unfortunately am in a similar position as Razik. I only have $7,000.
All right. Hold on. Let me get this written down here. Who's paying what? Now, the way it works among the rats is that we pool the money and buy best fill up the cargo holds as we can. When we sell it, if you contributed 0, you have to pay your share of the initial investment, and then you get your profits off of that.
Right.
Okay, so
Okay, I'm always going to invest 0. Fucking dumb. Can you spot me, Aratenzar?
Yes, I can spot everybody this time.
Jesus.
I've got 38,000.
You just don't have to talk about this is sitting there about it all and distribute it out after.
Well, that's what.
Is Aratenzar and Devin still in charge of making the deals and the finances
It's a good thing you got these contacts.
after the Black Lotus fiasco?
What? You come in here and you dare to talk?
Oh, nothing.
Uh-oh.
I never said that out loud. I was just
Number
thinking.
one, get him the hell out of my Okay,
Should I pull out the
Devin?
blank?
Devin is contributing 100,000.
Why don't you, how many are there of you?
There are 6 of us.
Are you positive? Are you forgetting Haruhisa?
Oh, Hirohisa, 3, 4, 5, 7. Yes.
Yes.
There are
You
7.
forgot him. Under no circumstance do you ever even leave the room and you don't even see him. God damn it.
Devin's contributing
Hold on.
100,000.
But I'm saying if you just divide it by, if everyone wants even responsibility,
Yes.
you're just going to divide 500,000 by
8
by 7,
by 7. Yes.
right?
Oh my Lord.
So if everybody was like responsible for like 72,000, right?
Yeah.
If you think of it that way, you can then figure out, okay,
Okay.
if people can't pay, who are they borrowing off and da 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 da.
Okay, everybody come up with 72,000. Go.
I've got 38.
I'll give you 72.
So 2 of us have that, 3 of us have that.
Okay, Devin, can you handle this?
Unless if you just want, if Aratenzar has a 500,000, he does that, you could just get him to fill it and then deals with him after, if that's easier for everybody. Because by the sounds of it, there's very few of you who actually have the 72,000 to pay, right?
Yep.
Because Zildjian doesn't, Calamore probably does, Haruhisa, you're saying you don't?
No.
Razik doesn't, Egmundar does, Devin probably does, and so how do you wish to proceed?
If it's easier for Aratenzar to just pay up front and then we can deal with him afterwards, then
Very well. Because you do have 500,000 Aratenzar.
I do.
Okay, Aratenzar, okay, so he's gonna front it.
Perfect. Ship goes down. Nobody's on the hook.
On the bread side, cargo goes down.
Sayonara.
Everyone just rubs his hands like this and goes, oh well, I think I didn't invest in that enough.
It's been a good run, boys.
Okay, so 500,000 is coming off of Aratenzar. Into the cargo hold is going 500,000 in Drow textiles.
All right. So, this one are Calamore, Haruhisa, Zildjian.
I think it's pretty well your entire group,
Yeah.
as would be constituted right now.
Let's start back up with arrows.
Yeah,
Robbie,
yeah,
I do have an overall level.
yeah, I know.
Okay.
Razik.
Of significance.
Okay, so that puts you around April 1st. The cargo is going to be loaded on your vessel within, let's check how many days. It's there and in place in 6 days.
All right.
So from the 1st of April until the 7th of April, all of you are together with the ship as a base and the Drow City laid out in front of you. Some of the whore houses are reputed to be amongst the undeniable best.
ooh,
Undeniable best. Maybe you can go watch.
Percentage chance
it's time
of
for my silk shirt to head over there.
percentage chance of Egmundar not going into the whorehouse. 0.
0.
Okay, so 6 days, everybody can put onto your drow language unless you say, no, I'm not going into the city, I'm just staying on the boat, then you can put it on your Shamarian. And Lisa, where did you put it?
I want to stay on the boat.
Interesting. So that puts it to 771.
Okay.
Where did you put it, Razik?
Drow.
To 111. Where did you put it at Woundar?
Drow. I'm going to the city.
Ooh, first 7 days on Drow. You can now actually get the keywords like eat pussy.
Yeah. Suck this.
Yeah. Good actually at saying suck.
Yeah.
Suck.
The first words you learn is like shit.
Oil up.
Where's the going, Zilton?
I'm gonna be on the ship.
2183.
Okay.
Calamore?
I'm gonna go 3 and 3.
45 on Drow and 632 on Shamarian. Okay. Devin, where the days going?
I put it on there.
On Drow. Airtenzar?
Drow.
Okay. All right. 6 days pass. Talking about the mission on Shimar, so those questions that Razik was raising about the fire giant should be offered in a bit more detail. Is there any is there anything in particular that you wish to know, Razik, or that you're asking?
He's in the city.
Well, did you fire them up so bad? Are they going to revolt? Are they going to fight? Or what did you do? What are you doing? What's going on? They're kind of my friends. I could negotiate something for you if you want it. Like, what's going on? I am a member of the Party of the Pendant, so.
Zildjian?
Yep.
Answer?
Oh, well, I think this is beyond, negotiating or anything. We were after a third of a seal to unlock a portal to the cloud and what was the other type of giants? Storm giants. So the story has it that the cloud and storm giants are being kept from our plane, and we were after a seal that had been broken into 3 pieces, and one of the pieces was in the possession of the fire giants, one is in the possession of hill giants, and one is in the possession of what's the other one?
Frost, I believe.
Frost giants. So we headed to the fire giant lands to obtain that seal. We did, and we don't really. I think it's too soon to tell what the repercussions are of that, because that last battle.
I wouldn't want to be holding on to that thing right now. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, some of them got away. The fire giants that were basically guarding the seal, some of them got away. So we don't really know what repercussions are going to be heading our way. All we know is that we got it.
So next time I go trading there, I shouldn't mention I'm a member of the Party of the Pendant.
Probably not.
I probably would.
Oh, okay.
You probably should never mention that, actually.
Echo. Okay.
All good.
Such questions as that. So you do that, you talk about what's been going on, you talk about more about what went on that island. And so if there's any particular questions that you have Zildjian or Harohisa has, because you're the one who has the prophecy of what they actually did see and what they actually learned, you can ask those questions as well.
So Zildjian, why don't you tell them what you think it is?
Oh, okay. Well, we had a suspicion that the light of the moon had some connection with Dwar of Wa, one of the ring rates. I think he's the third of the 9. I did a little research, and it's very difficult to find information on Dwar, but based on the geography of the location that we found, we are speculating that we actually ended up in traveling over the sea. We ended up in Middle Earth. That was one.
Yeah, that's Middle Earth. That's what we think.
That's what some people think, is that we ended up in Middle Earth, and that the light of the moon actually pertains to a weapon, because the prophecy had indicated something about the Lord of the Isles, and Dwar of Wa had in legend been referred to as Lord of the Isles. So there was a connection there. Looked up a little bit on the history of Wa, where he was from. So other than that, we don't really know, right? Because we don't know what exactly the light of the moon is, whether that is its resting place, whether that is Middle Earth, whether, there's a lot of unanswered questions. So that's why I was curious whether we were going to go back there and continue the mission to figure out some more information.
We didn't cross the rift, though.
It's interesting. It's interesting because there is a passage about the Sisominier, Fog of Dark Tears. It was an island of the Romanier far east. It was really ruled by the Avari elves, but was conquered by Wolam in the Second Age. The prince of the Avari was Elier, whose leaf crown was stolen by Dendra Dwar, so the Dog Lord. That was one of the islands they're talking about. And
That's right. And sorry, may I add that the piece of the divination that we got had reference to dogs in it. That was an additional piece of evidence that led us to believe that it might have been Dwar. Sorry, go ahead.
Black dogs, I think it was.
So there's also a old prophecy. In order to satiate his desire for power and vengeance, the Dog King proclaimed that he was heir to all the surrounding islands and the coastal realms, notably of the peninsular kingdom of Hent to the north. So we're right in, the geography matches what the Proverbs kind of say, but we're still kind of reaching, right?
Yeah, ultimately, we probably should have taken the ship up and been able to take a topographical view of the lay of the land and figure out if it was a part of a chain of islands, and if it was part of a chain of islands, that would lead us to believe in even more that we were potentially in Middle Earth.
Coincidentally, we did do precisely that.
Well, the whole thing is we the original prophecy involved
nearby.
The prophecy involved the Silver City elves with hair the color of ice, a mountain of glass, an ice queen, armies of elves of blue and gossamer. The drums war across the sea. A shadow comes from the west and the south. Armies of orcs and men. See, this is where it actually means black dogs, the Lord of the Isles. So Dwarvar has been referred to the Lord of the Isles, and then the black dog, obviously, he's the dog lord. So specifically, the prophecy that we saw in that dream was to do, we feel very strongly with Dwarvar. But we also know that Dwarvar is the only wraith that has ever crossed over into our plane. We've seen him once in our side of the rift, right? We fought him on this side before. So pretty well more questions and answers still, but
well, we went up to about 10,000, and we only saw one island.
When Eretenzar talked to Devon in the hallways, it was like he was talking across another plane. After we went by the ghosts and we're standing past the ghosts and standing above this tunnel, and when Devon went into this tunnel, it was like he went into another dimension, like another plane. So that's where I understand that Middle Earth connection is. This might be Dwar's Gate, because he, as Calamar said, Dwar is the only one that crosses the rift. and this might be his gateway across.
That encounter that you guys had with the ghosts, were they human ghosts? Like, did you take a good look, and like, can you speak to that? Were they humans or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Okay, so there weren't elves.
As far as we know, human.
Okay.
Didn't look that close.
no, we didn't really look at ghosts.
You can see right through them.
Yeah, we just did.
See, the issue was if you were killing elves there, then because a lot of the research dictates that he was fighting elves to gain control of those islands.
That's right.
Ancient elves, right? So then you're fighting the ghosts of these ancient elves, which
That's right.
probably would have told you to fuck off. Which
Well, but it's important to know whether they were elves or not, because that would prove get us further to proving this that it's right.
Guys, moved our weapon.
They were there protecting the gateway in between. They were stopping us from going to that gateway, but we thought they were human. I don't know if they're elves or not.
yeah, it's still more speculation.
When you saw them and they scared you like that, what did you see? Elf or human?
You are kind of scared of elves.
Yeah.
Scared even to speak.
It could have been elves. Like I scared me so bad I ran away.
That's true.
I'm quite a bit older than you guys remember me as.
They barely even thought of it.
They added 10 years to me.
So, but the prophecy also says that the light of the moon holds power, and in his hands it's complete. So he's obviously, like, if it is Dwar that we're talking about, and if it is a weapon in there that in his hands he could regain control or power over, Eastern Middle Earth or whatever, maybe we should just let it lie. You know what I mean? Like, I
think that thing inside the stone, we know for sure at the first part of the prophecy, there's something inside that stone. I wonder if that's the moon, the weapon that's inside that stone. And maybe Dwar can't get it out, but maybe we can figure out how to open that stone up.
I don't think we want to get it out.
No, I don't think we want to get it either.
You want to get that thing out. I'm not even convinced.
It might be the thing that kills Dwar, though. It might be the thing that we need to kill Dwar.
I'll put my axe to his fucking head if I need to kill him.
Yeah, we've never needed any special weapons to kill him.
No. So,
to me, it sounds like it would be something that would give him power.
I just want to really confirm whether or not we're on the right track, really, like not necessarily going to the point of, opening it up and figuring what's inside. I just want to know if, all this conjecture is actually, if we were on the right path to begin with.
Well, that's where more divinations would come in.
Right. We don't have that and we don't have money. So maybe we should just focus on the task at hand and trade our goods. And
cargo is loaded onto the ship.
Excellent.
500,000 copper pieces, wholesale price in beautiful Drow textiles.
That is excellent news. Thank you. Here is 10,000. Bring me 4 slaves and load them into my cargo hold as well, please.
Okay, take off the money and add the slaves into the
Not female or children.
cold room.
Robert,
Yes.
Robert, am I only 3 days away from adding a skill to my scimitar?
I believe so, yeah. Pretty focused days.
So, if there's 6 days here, if I just train by myself, will I get those 3 days?
Just wanted to fucking, you would be pretty pumped for getting that fucking bar in. You're going pretty hard at it.
And,
6 days past, that would give you 3 focus days. And 3 focus days, hold on, would put you from 117 to 120. Squeeze it in, don't party. Yeah. Put yourself to +3 with some.
Oh, I think he has to roll a save on that for sure.
Yeah, that'd be a tough one. Pussy or training. Pussy or training.
good luck. You're hanging out with me.
okay, but this includes my -2 disadvantage for being a two-handed fighter, right? Because
No.
when this started, it started at a -2. So how could I be -2 unless it was my fighting disadvantage?
Nothing to do with two-handed fighting. It's because you're not a fighter, and scimitar was not a weapon that you grew up with. So it's a foreign weapon to you. So you don't start at 0. You start at -2. Only
So-
fighters start with any weapon at +0. Only
Okay.
fighter.
So no matter what, I always do the -2 on all my.
There's no
attacks.
-2 anymore. You took it out with some training, and in fact, you've now gone from 0 all the way to +3. So you're presently your skill is +3 with a scimitar.
Yeah, and then -2 because I'm two-handed fighter.
If you do a two-handed fighter, then you would go to your minuses. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I have to go. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So the only experience I need is Razak and Agmundar. But there, you're now all together. April the 7th, 3:58, with a load of carbon. Make sure everything is updated on the Brat Scallion site.